Showtime.
Showtime.
Hello world and welcome to the first episode of the Rhymes Like Dimes podcast. My name is Yemi and I'm here with Peter.
Yo.
And Mohammed.
Yo.
How are we doing, gentlemen?
Very cool, man.
Chilling.
Good. Finally here. Finally made it.
Took a minute.
Thank you everyone for tuning in wherever you're at. If you're at work or you're at home or just on the road, kicking it.
On road.
Whatever you're doing.
Don't know.
Thank you for tuning in. This is the very first episode of what has been a very long journey for all three of us.
You could say that.
We could say that, but we'll get there a little bit later. Basically, what Rhymes Like Dimes is, it's a hip-hop podcast. So we're going to be having episodes every other Wednesday. And we're basically going to talk about the new rap of the day, the old rap of the day, having a lot of different debates about a lot of different things within the rap world, the hip-hop world, that's both US and UK. And hey, maybe if we're feeling frisky one day, maybe outside of those worlds, who knows?
Frisky.
Wait, what?
I did say frisky. Say frisky. Because I knew I'd get a reaction from you.
What?
I knew
Why you gotta be feeling frisky though?
Because, you know, I said it on purpose.
Shout out to Tiny Temple.
Feel you.
This guy.
This guy's not serious, bro.
Shout out to Tiny Temple.
So yeah, this is the first one. And yeah, I'm kind of new at this, so I don't really know what to say right now. But let's basically just get into like who we are. I guess I'll start. I'm basically...
Who are you, Yemi?
Who am I?
Where do you work?
It's a very philosophical question.
Tell us who you are, bro.
Who am I? I basically... What'd you say?
No. Never mind.
All right, cool. So, yeah, I am a writer, journalist, editor, now podcaster. Writing music. Used to write in sport, but I've been writing music for like 3.5 years now. My day job, I work for XO Recordings and Young Turks.
Stunt.
Okay.
Talk to him.
For those who don't know, that's a record label where Dell signed to.
Very true.
She just gives you background information, isn't
Shout out J. Paul.
Although I haven't met, I have met J. Paul actually.
And
I
Nines
haven't
as
met
well, by
Adele.
the way. Sorry.
He's not there anymore though.
Oh, okay.
Who's
I
that?
didn't know that's public knowledge.
Nines. He put it on his Instagram, so it's kind of.
Oh, is it? Alright, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I basically just run their social media channels and coordinate artist campaigns, song and album campaigns through social media, and basically tell the story of the records and the singles that are being released and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much me. These guys would call me industry.
100%.
And I'll take it.
100%.
A part of me is
100%.
Yeah, you are, bro. So.
More than me and P.
It's okay though.
I mean, yes, I don't mind it. It's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much me. Peter, who are you?
Who am I? I don't even know where to start, man. I'm just,
Keep it brief.
a young black man trying to make it.
Oh my goodness.
I knew it.
Audience, Peter wears his black on his sleeve.
Just trying to make it.
Trying
to be the best I can be.
What do you do though?
What do? I work in property management.
Okay, talk your shit.
I'm also an aspiring psychotherapist.
Talk your shit.
I was going to say singer.
No. That's another life, man. That's another life.
No doubt.
But yeah, man, that's it, man. Just, passionate about music. Although I can't play any instruments, but I'm heavily into like all genres of music.
Okay.
I feel like these man, kind of like box me in and only allow me to talk about hip hop. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you man to know that I like all genres of music, innit? So yeah, man, that's me, man. I don't really know.
That will come into the story of how this podcast came about a little bit later. This is an ongoing narrative that's going to be a thing for you audience.
Shout out to D'Angelo.
The fact that although Pete likes rap and loves rap, he doesn't really. And he'd rather listen to non-rap a lot of the time, you know what I mean?
Without a doubt, man.
No doubt. Mohammed, who are you?
Right, I said my full name.
Yes.
Same story, man. Just a young black guy from Tottenham. Got a normal
Bro, you
job.
can't take my story.
No, we're similar though, innit? Young black guy from Tottenham.
He loves Tottenham.
Normal job. That's all I know.
Tottenham is all
That's
he
all I
knows.
know. That's all I know.
Shout out to all the people from Tottenham listening.
The
right
best
now.
rappers from the UK come from Tottenham.
Okay, let's relax. We ain't gonna do that.
As a single area.
On episode 1, yeah.
I'm just saying.
On episode 1.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, nah.
On episode 1.
I'm just saying a singular area. The best rappers come from Tottenham. You know what I mean? Shout out to Skepta relationship. But yeah, just same shit. Come from Tottenham. Got a normal 9 to 5. Love music. That's how the podcast came back, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But similar story, innit? I think we all got similar stories. Yemi's the industry one.
Yeah,
No
man.
doubt.
Me and P are the normal lives.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and but you do like to hear the stories from the industry, the other side.
No, dude, it's fascinating.
Oh yeah,
it's fun.
yeah. From the outsider looking in, it's a fucked up place.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not
You're
gonna.
kinda
It's
weirdo,
wild.
man.
I'm not gonna. I can't do it personally.
Weird.
I mean, God bless whoever's in
Do you
the
want to name names?
Nice.
No, I didn't think so.
Nah,
I didn't think so.
I ain't keeping that same energy.
That's
Not
episode-
at all. Not at all.
That's episode 18.
Good
That's
stuff.
episode 18.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
get off feet,
outside
man.
looking
18.
in, give me a couple of episodes in it. Let me get my feet wet.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
with you. But yeah, we're basically just 3 guys from London who just have a very strong passion for rap, hip hop, and all of its what's the one I'm looking for? Delineates, I think.
Delineates.
No, denominations. That's what I was looking for. And
He started already.
what with the big words?
Fam.
Fam, I've got a degree.
Unnecessary words. You know?
Stud,
I've
talk
got
to
a
him.
Right. So do I.
I mean, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I just know how to use words. You know what I'm saying?
Smashed it.
Bang. So yeah, basically that's the reason why we wanted to make a podcast. We basically, whenever we meet up, we just tend to have like 4 or 5 hour conversations about rap and hip hop, mainly J. Cole. And I'm going there already.
Shout out to the goat. Shout out to the goat. Shout out to the
Audience,
goat.
Let's relax.
one of us is a very big fan of J. Cole.
Shout out to the goat.
I'll leave you to
Jermaine Lamarco.
who that might be.
Jermaine Lamarco.
Yes,
Was the nicest.
Mo is a very big fan.
One of the nicest. But anyway, we'll talk about
We'll talk about that.
that a few times.
So yeah, that's basically how the podcast came about. Originally, it was meant to be a music and culture podcast with us 3 and a young lady. But
Who
for
shall
one,
remain nameless.
who shall remain. Shout out to her though.
Shout out to you, though. Hope you're good.
She might be listening.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to you. Hope
She
you're good.
probably isn't, man.
But shout out to you. Hope she's good.
she'll be
Though, innit?
listening.
You reckon?
I reckon she'll listen eventually.
Yo, this getting messy already.
But basically, yeah, that didn't work out as much because
The culture got.
the culture got scrubbed out, and we honed in on music, and as we kept talking about rap and how passionate we were just talking in a regular setting, we decided, well, why not talk about hip hop rap? Like, why not hip hop be the focus of the podcast?
This was kind of years in the making, man. We've been talking about this for a while.
For a couple years now.
Isn't
About
it?
2 years and some change.
Whose idea was it?
I think it was your idea.
I'll take that.
I think it was your idea. I wasn't necessarily thinking about what, because by that time I wasn't really listening to podcasts anyway, so it wasn't really high up for me. But I think you came up with it, and then you met Mo, and we all just bounced off each other.
Literally, that's what it was. Just every day, every time we link up and just talk about it, rap, hip hop. Can't really talk about culture because I don't want to be gossipy.
Yeah.
So it just made sense to hone into one
A bit
thing.
of gossip is fun, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
But not for a
we're all
podcast. For me,
27, 28. We can't
for
be
me,
on
I
yeah,
can't
like, what
really
do I look
be
like
on
coming on a podcast
man.
about Kim Kardashian?
Yo, that
Shout out
was
to Jordan, though.
shots
Shout out to
fired
Jordan.
A lot of podcasts out there right now, man.
I'm not even meaning like that. Take it how you can get it, innit? Yeah? If you take it like that, take it like that. But I'm just saying, me personally, I can't come on a podcast and start talking about people's lives and stuff that I'm not interested in. If you want to hear that, God bless you. Just not here,
for you.
innit? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we felt like there are a lot of podcasts out there that do the music and culture stuff really well. So we just wanted to be more specialists in that respect. And since we all do love hip hop so much, it only made sense. But it has been in the works for
A couple years.
Yeah. More than a couple, man.
Yeah, it's
you
been
think?
a while.
Has
Yeah,
it really been that long?
Because I've known,
3 years, I think,
because I've
man.
known you for, I think about what, 4 now? 3,
And
4.
I've known Yemi my whole life.
Yeah,
So,
and then I met P like 3 years.
Oh, how do you know me, Peter?
They're brothers.
ladies and gents, just in case you didn't know, yeah, we share the same last name and that. So that's my brother.
We do share the last name.
Right, you lot married.
Shut up, man.
You know, we do see each other on Christmas and Easter and all that good stuff.
So yeah, and then
But
I met P through Yemi because Yemi I met at.
We met in 2016 when we were training for Represent Radio. And for a bit of context, at the time, I was just doing a bit of freelancing, wasn't really getting paid from music journalism, was working in the pub. So I decided to do some radio production and met Mo.
Yeah, them times I was still trying to get my foot in the door. I've done journalism in uni, graduated in that. Personally, don't think the industry's for me just because
'Cause what?
I'll get arrested.
From what?
Just someone talking shit, man. Like, I can't deal with that whole.
You can't do that though because the industry is very cliquey and people know what people do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I can't do all of that. So I'd rather
You can't
just,
really.
Yeah, like
You can't really shit on someone
you can't. So
because
then,
they will get back to them.
That's what I'm saying. So I just
London's too small.
So in a sense, can you be real?
In the industry,
Yeah. Honestly.
100%.
Yeah.
Unadulterated. I think only a few people can.
Without offending your political connects.
you'll know better
You
than
can
us.
never really know. You can never really know. I mean, look, I try to be as real as possible in my writing through my opinions and stuff. Because I'm a writer, maybe people don't take it as seriously. Like if I was a rapper, if I was, I don't know, like a makeup artist, maybe it might be a bit more political. But
Fair enough.
my job is to have an opinion and tell stories and that, so it doesn't affect me as much. But yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah,
and then
I met P.
I can't remember where you man met.
It was literally just on a night out.
Was it?
on a night
Yeah,
out?
P just came out on a night out. I
remember.
forgot where it was. It was in Shoreditch Wales. And then we started chopping it up about just literally just started talking about music, bounced off that. Then that's when we had the idea for a podcast. Then we met again in Shoreditch again, conversated there. We decided to go through with it. This was about 2 years ago.
I think at that point it was supposed to be 4 of us.
It was supposed to be me, us three, and then me. And then obviously the culture. Shout out to culture.
Referring to her as culture.
Yeah, if I shout out to culture, word to Cardi B.
Shout out to Offset and Cardi B's child.
And then we just decided to keep it hip hop, which I think is our expertise. I mean,
that's fun, man. Like, we love. I think naturally we're quite like we're hip hop nerds. So an opportunity and sort of a platform to just be nerds is like just fun, man, exciting. And it's something that we do naturally.
We never get tired of talking about it.
Yeah,
never.
man.
Even I think every time we've linked up without fail, there's at least one conversation.
One debate.
At least one without fail.
Sometimes it gets heated, but that's all good.
It's going to get heated on this
More
podcast.
time it gets heated, no?
It definitely
Most
does.
of the time, innit?
Yeah.
Between who though?
Sometimes it's you and Mo. Sometimes it's.
I'm let
me
you
and
man gang up on me, man.
No,
Sometimes it's me and you.
the common denominator is Peter.
He deserves it though.
Yeah.
Why am I not commenting?
Because they're going to figure it out.
You know why,
No,
bro.
they're going to figure it out as
You
we go
reckon?
along.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool,
they're
we'll
going to
see.
figure it out.
Alright,
But I feel like
that's cool.
you need that though. You need to get heated because we can't always agree.
Yeah.
Plus, it's boring to agree with.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
agree.
Like, and
Yeah.
it's not logical. We can never always agree on who we listen to. Whether it's me listening to 6ix9ine or like, we're not always gonna shout out to 6ix9ine. But we're not.
Give me a lot of
always
shout outs in this podcast.
Yeah,
So
for real,
just
man.
so
Oh yeah,
you
that's
know.
what I'm gonna do. Every time I could get a chance to shout someone out, I've always wanted to do it. Whenever I hear people shout out people randomly,
It sounds cool, innit?
It just sounds cool, bruv. Like,
for no
word,
reason.
word to culture. Shout out to Cardi B. Like,
For no
yo,
reason.
fam.
Like, I don't know you. I'm probably never gonna meet you, but shout out you.
It's
man.
gonna sound. It sounds wavy to me, man.
Can we keep the shout outs to like
Minimum.
a minimum of like 5 an episode?
No,
maximum.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Every time I hear something frisky, tiny temper, I'm gonna do it. Like,
Alright, cool.
anytime you man from me that alley oop, that bitch is getting dunked.
I do like the links you make though, because I wouldn't have made that link to Sign Temple.
But all I'm saying is, every time you man from your alley oop, that bitch is getting dunked.
For you, man.
So,
bro.
God bless both of you. But anyway,
Mo
so yeah,
James.
that's how I think personally. That's how I think it all connected.
So yeah.
Once we decided to do it,
We bought equipment.
talk about what 6 months altogether.
Yeah.
Once we finally decided that's it, let's just
Yeah. Practicing a bit.
And it's just been a lot of practice. It's been a lot of sorting out our identity. We did have one name, but it had already been taken. So we came up with with Rhymes Like Dimes, which is a play on. Well, it's not even a play on. It's basically it's named after an MF Doom song.
Yeah.
This is where you would shout out MF Doom
shout out to MF Doom.
And all the Doom fans out there.
and all the Doom fans out there.
I was gonna say something disrespectful, but I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, you better relax.
I was actually
Yeah,
gonna
No
say that.
slander on
yeah,
Doom.
no.
No, I'm not.
Wanna do
But I
that.
was gonna say shout out to all 5 of you.
No. Because we will fight. We'll fight. We'll definitely fight.
Yo, listen, fam. Shout out to MF Doom fan.
Cool. Fan. I saw what you did there. And yeah, basically we are recording from Peter's lovely house in the heart of South London,
Yeah.
which means that Mo has to travel a bit.
You can say that from Tottenham to South.
Yeah.
It's a bit much,
Dedication.
but it is what it is. But yeah, that's basically it, and we're just gonna see how this goes. Really, we haven't really got an aim for it.
I don't
It's
think we
Just
do
a bit
it
of
at all.
fun, man.
It's
Yeah.
literally just a bit of fun.
It's just an outlet.
Any excuse to talk about music, I think we're all happy to do it.
Yeah, it's just an outlet for us to just talk more about
What we like.
something that we're passionate about, and hope you guys enjoy it. Basically, so obviously we are all rap nerds. I'm pretty sure we can all remember our individual introductions into rap.
Oh man.
I mean, maybe some of us, but you know, Peter's old as fuck, so
Relax.
he might not remember. But Mohammed, how would you say do you remember the first rap song you listened to? Do you remember how you got introduced into it?
The first rap song I listened to, or the first rap song I remember falling in love with?
Talk about both.
The first rap song, this is going to sound wild. The first rap song I remember ever hearing and going, the fuck, was Hit 'Em Up. That was the first. That's a fact, actually. That's the
Tupac,
first. Yeah, man. I don't know why randomly, but that's the first rap song I ever remember hearing and thinking, yo, he done something to piss him off. Like, swear to God, that's the first rap song I think I ever heard, and I was like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, without the context, it's a bit mad.
Yeah, like, because I was a kid. When did Hit 'Em Up come out? What, 19?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay.
26, turning 27 next
Yeah,
month.
that came out 96.
Yeah, so like I was what, 4, 5, 6. It's like there's no way I'm gonna know the backstory. But I remember vividly, because I've got 2 older brothers and an older sister. So I remember vividly them man used to rinse it, and then that was the first kind of song I used to play every time, I think. And that was the first song I ever. Fun fact, that's the first song I ever remembered all the lyrics to.
Yeah.
Like the first rap song, anyway. You could tell my mum was switching over that.
Aggressive first.
Well,
Yeah,
even the Outlaws bars.
Yeah, that's actually till this day. That's the
No one
one.
remembers that. No, you know what? Let me shut up.
What? No, I
I'm not trying to
Say it.
disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect them.
Yo,
man,
get out
but-
the way. Yo, get out the way. You know, I remember all of
Okay,
that.
yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, I remember all that. Shout out to Gaddafi. But rest in peace.
Right.
But like, yeah, so that's the first rap song I remember falling in love to. Like, off the sheer, I love this. That might be also the first one I remember. I'm not gonna lie.
So from there, it was like you were in love. It was a rap.
Yeah. From Hit 'Em Up, and then after that, that's naturally my brother's growing up hearing. Maybe I think DMX was the first rapper I loved, because DMX was that. My brother was till this day most probably the biggest X fan I know, or the older one. So that he's the first rapper I ever, how can I put it, played consistently.
Yeah.
Like, I fuck with this guy. Because obviously you're a kid, you're not trying to do your research on back in the day shit.
Yeah, cool.
You know what I mean? You're only listening to what's popping,
Yeah.
which most probably what kids do now. So X was the first rapper I loved as well, if we're going to talk about that. But yeah, X was the first rapper I listened to consistently, but the first rap song I ever remember listening to was Hit 'Em Up.
What was it about X?
The aggressiveness, man. Because,
Even at that age.
yeah, bruv. You know, when you're a kid, it's I don't know what it is, bruv. But you remember he also had that Romeo Must Die film. X was just a bad boy. Like, say what you want, X. We didn't know about X was being a crackhead back then either.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell me that aggressiveness never meant nothing to you, because I wasn't a J fan till late. I wasn't really, you know what I mean? I was never, I liked Eminem, but we're going to talk about that later anyway. But DMX is the first rapper growing up that I was like, yeah, I'll fuck with this guy. Like, I'll fuck with him heavy. So that's the first memories I have anyway, which was early 90s. Yeah, late 90s, early. Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't really remember my first memories, man. It was tough. Like, I remember seeing
Do you remember the first you loved or like first
I
rapper?
can't remember, bro. I remember there was because our older brother was a big Bone Thugs and Harmony fan, so I remember that from being young. I wouldn't say that was my first introduction. I remember Ice Cube's "Today Was a Good Day" video. I remember seeing that. I remember hearing some Snoop. Tupac was quite prominent as well when I was young. Biggie, around the time he died as well, I was about 7 years old.
How old are you?
I'm 28, 29 this year. I can't really remember when I first fell in love with it, but that was when I was like taking an interest in it though. And I feel like just hearing it around me, because it was always my oldest that like were playing it around me. Yeah, because my Uncle Henry was like a massive influence. So he played a lot of hip hop. And then our older brother as well. Like he played quite a bit as well. So I was just soaking it all in. But at the time, I probably didn't really understand much. You know what I'm saying? And then as I was getting older, I remember like So Solid was like, and also like a bit of an introduction as well. But yeah, I can't really remember too much. It was tough. Like when you're so young, I think you can only but remember so much.
Yeah, 100%.
And music, it's hard to make sense of music at such a young age as well. Maybe as far as like instrumentation, you can gravitate towards certain sounds, but as far as like lyrics and that, I don't think I really started understanding lyrics until later on. It took me years, man.
What, remembering lyrics or understanding lyrics?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I would mimic what it sounded like, but when I would do that, I don't think I was even saying words. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it didn't even,
He still does that to this day. Like.
sometimes, yeah, but
Shout out to Mies.
yeah, shout out me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I can't even remember too tough, man. That was mad young. But I'd say about 8 years old, about 7 years old. That was when I really started like enjoying it, really enjoying it. CDs were still quite prevalent, so I was like, let's take in my uncle's CDs and playing those and that. So yeah, it was mainly that.
Who were the first rappers that you first like gravitated to?
My first favorite rapper was probably Tupac. That was probably Tupac. I remember having his posters as well when I was younger. As I started getting older, when I was about 10, 11 years old, my maths is crazy. I can't remember when So Solid and that came out.
That was like '02, wasn't it?
Was that 02? Around that time, I loved Asher D, man.
Because I remember I bought this CD in like year 5.
Yeah, I loved Asher D. I just thought Asher D was dope. I didn't understand all his lyrics, but I liked his style. I liked like his cadences. I just loved that. So as far as like UK, like Asher D might have been one of my first favorite UK rapper.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, like So Solid, we're killing it.
Actually, yeah.
The garage, you know, the transitioning from like garage into like grime and that, UK rap and shit. Yeah, like it was. He might have been my first favorite. Like my first favorite US was probably Tupac, and then like later on, I started gravitating towards like, you know, I think more an East Coast sound. I think East Coast rap probably kind of took a hold of me around like the early 2000s and that.
Dipset.
Yeah, Dipset, the Locks, all them guys. And then as I started getting older, funnily enough, I started getting backwards. Because there was a certain sound that I used to hear when I was younger, and I was getting older. I think in music, I was searching for that sound. Then as I started talking to like my uncles and stuff, I started realizing that sound was like 90s hip hop.
Yeah.
It was the sound of like music that was like made way before that I was really fully functioning, and like, you know, my cognition was like established.
Yo, what?
Cognition. It's your mind. It's your mind. Your cognition, your mind.
So that's what we're doing.
Cognitive processes.
Okay, so that's what we're doing on this pod. All right,
Yes.
Late, come back to me. I got something for you, man.
So yeah, man, like, I started going back, and then I started getting into like 90s, the real grimy 90s, like the Mobb Deeps, and then the Nas's, the Jay-Z's, and yeah, like, it was on from there, man. I just stayed with East Coast hip hop, really. What about you, Ian? What do you remember?
I feel that though. I get where you came from though. That time that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think my earliest memory of ever really taking in a hip hop song, it wasn't even a song so much. It was more so the video. It was Busta Rhymes, "Give Me Some More." That video still stands out to me as like a really dope video. And Busta has always been known for his dope videos, especially back then. I was just like in love with like all the colors. I didn't really understand what was going on. It was like a devil child chasing a woman up the fridge and then getting her, and then
some weird shit.
Yeah, I mean, to some people it might have been a bit scary at that age. I must have been like what, 6 or 7, because Busta, a man with like a big man with dreadlocks. I'd never seen someone like that before, so it was a bit mad. But
Busta.
Yeah, it was more so like the 90s was like a great time for like visuals and stuff. So I always used to take in those visuals. I think Busta.
He might have had the best videos, man.
Of that era,
in the 90s,
Yeah, definitely.
Late 90s.
I think that's definite.
Yeah, and it's only like as you get older you start to appreciate the music. And another big video that really stuck to me, and a rapper as well at that early age, at like 6, 7, 8, was Missy Elliott. She had the Sock It To Me video. That was another amazing video. Seeing a woman on screen and really being cognizant of that. Hey.
I've got something for you, man.
You got something?
Let it come back to me.
No doubt. But yeah, it was kind of like a yin and yang. Like you had a big strong black man in Busta, a big strong black woman in Missy. So it was more so the visuals that I was taking in. As I got older, I was never really one to take in lyrics until I was like maybe like 16, 17. I was more so very much just
visual.
no, not even the visuals. It was more so just the sounds. If I wasn't looking at the videos, it'd be more so the sounds.
Yeah.
So even if something like So Solid, the 21 Seconds video, even though that video was dope, I was still more enamored with like how it sounded and how everyone sounded rather than listening to the lyrics. Just finding a rhythm for it. So I don't think I was very aware of that, but it was just a subconscious thing. And yeah, Busta and Missy were like my favorite rappers growing up. As I got older, a bit like Peter, I went back, like, way back. I went back to like Sugar Hill Gang and like Houdini just to see where it came from, basically. Yeah, man, because look, as a historian, I did a history degree, so naturally I'm quite inquisitive about the past. And especially for something that I'm like really passionate about, which is rap. I just wanted to know where all this came from, because obviously without Sugar Hill Gang, we wouldn't have this person, and without this person, we wouldn't have that person. So you kind of just want to go to the root and see what it was saying. And even though you look at it with like 2019 ears, or like however young I was back then, it is a bit like dated, obviously.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, when was the last time you listened to that stuff?
You know what, man? I made a playlist on Spotify of like hip hop from like 79 to 85. This was like months ago. And I revisited it again. I just saw it on my Spotify like a couple of days ago. And I put like Sugar Hill Gang, Houdini, early LL, like the Cold Crush Brothers, Stop Laughing Mo. And
Shout out to Houdini.
shout out to Houdini. Hey, look, they make bangers, man. They made bangers.
But how does it sound today, though?
Yo, I'm not
You know
gonna- I'm
what?
not
Some
gonna
of it still sounds fresh. Like Houdini still
Stop
sounds
it.
fresh.
Stop it.
Houdini still sounds fresh.
Stop it.
Well, Mo
There's a lot of like, there's a lot. You know what? it is?
Mo's not having it.
That's it. The freaks come out and
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Stop it.
But here's the thing. That is very disco inspired,
Cause-
and that disco stuff is still quite fresh. Like you would stick on a disco song now at a party and it would still bang.
What, the freaks come out now?
Well, maybe it depends on the audience.
What other
Obviously,
song did they have again? I'm trying to remember. They don't know.
5 minutes of funk.
That's it.
That's a dope one. Friends.
How many of us got them?
Yeah, Friends
There you
too.
go.
No.
It's a banger, bro.
Only
They got bangers,
first,
man.
only first song I like is Mario.
Mario.
Yeah. Tell you just a friend. You know what I mean? Just a friend.
Isn't that Bismarcky?
Nah, bro.
Mario. That's
man.
Mario. It's Bismarck originally, but Mario
Yeah.
done another version of it.
That's way later.
I think he was in the video, though.
That's the only French song I acknowledge.
Oh, okay. You're full. I mean,
Houdini.
personally, I think the Houdini song is better, but there you go. But that's another story for another
Looking
day.
like a real snob.
I mean, yeah,
Friends.
pretty much. So yeah, I really went back, man. I went back to like them, and then a little bit later with Eric B and Rakim, Big Daddy Kane,
Shout out to Rakim.
Master Ace, the whole Juice Crew.
Yeah.
You know,
So you done your
BDP. Yeah, man, I really did my research, man, and then I really got hammered home onto the 90s, especially as I started to realize that a lot of my favorite music, rap music, was coming from that era, like Tribe, De La Soul, Black Star, Mobb Deep, Biggie, Nas,
Yeah.
Tupac, obviously. Just really tackling their catalogs and seeing just the limits of which they could go, basically. So very much been entrenched in that, and yeah, man, that's basically me, man. I've kind of just embraced all eras as much as I've tried to, just to know where we've come from and where we're going, because where
It's
we,
always important, man.
That's solid. You need to know how we got to exactly where at this point now.
I mean, some of us think that way, not all of us think that way, because hip hop generally is like, it's a young person's sport, so the young people are dictating how it sounds, and they're not necessarily,
You think?
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Even in today's generation.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
they're always the youth and like the culture of the day is always dictating how the music's gonna sound. So back in the day, back in like the Sugar Hill Gang's days, it was still disco, and no one was really paying attention.
But
to
the ones that sell the most ain't following it right now, are they?
Like, such as who?
Like Kendrick doesn't sound like Lil Pump. Jay-Z don't sound like
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
but Kendrick's established.
That's my point.
Jay-Z's
They're not, yeah,
established.
but they're not following.
Yeah, but I think what Yemi's talking about is like the new school coming through.
Oh, they're all
A lot
following
of
the same.
time. Yeah, a lot of
Oh, I
time.
thought you meant as in. I see what you're saying.
A lot of the time, the new school do
turn.
tend to dictate.
Yeah, where it goes, 100%.
Yeah,
I see
exactly.
what you're saying. I thought
Yeah,
you
it's
meant
the
as in.
climate.
Yeah, rap is a young
Yeah.
man's game, and
Yeah, I agree with that.
it's a young man's game, and they kind of determine how it sounds. Even though you have like, because even
Unfortunately.
even Jay-Z was young at a time, and he was
He's old,
dictating,
man.
and he was dictating where rap was going
For a long time, man.
for his time.
Wow.
Jay-Z
Biggie
did
as
that for
well,
a long
Tupac
time.
as well,
extent,
all that
yeah.
stuff. So it is definitely
I get what you mean.
still that. So it is always good to know certain periods in rap where boom bap was the most popular, and then crunk was the most popular, and then
Crunk.
trap, and then shout out Lil Jon.
Trap.
Yeah, Little
And
John,
then,
he was killing it
Man
for
said
a
he-
while.
man
Shout out
said the
them
East Side
franchise boys.
My yin yang twins.
Shout out to the Yin Yang Twins.
That's the East Side boys.
But yeah, man, these were all very real movements, and it is important to know
Trap had a
where they came from and how they've morphed into different things. Because obviously, especially with Southern rap, something like us, Ghetto Boys goes on to Outkast, goes on to Little John, goes on to T.I., goes on to Migos.
Yeah.
It's like constant evolution.
the evolution.
And they are the young people dictating the generation at the time.
Yeah, the future.
I see what you're saying.
So that's basically what I mean. But it sounds like we've had very eclectic intros into rap, basically.
Yeah, man.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I've got a love-hate. I've always had a love-hate relationship with hip-hop, man.
Oh, do tell.
No way.
Yeah, no, that's probably
Not
going to
you.
be for another day. But
Not you, P.
yeah, man. I feel like as I've gotten older, man, like
Yeah, I think that's definitely
My
for
disdain, my disdain for like a certain type of hip hop has become stronger.
You just don't like where it's going.
We're gonna get into it, but basically, P's the old man who doesn't fuck with no one past 2013.
That's not true.
And audience is going to be an ongoing
I'm not going to
narrative.
allow you guys to
He
like,
doesn't-
tarnish my name. That's
The,
so not
the
true.
Pete hates rap brigade is
That's
very
not
real.
true.
P,
That's not
if
true.
your name's got Little in it and it's not Wayne, he don't fuck with you.
Yo, Joe, I like Little Kim.
Nah.
Cool. And you was born after 2002. He don't fuck with you. I rest my case. See what I'm saying? So just put it out
No,
there.
he doesn't mess with any of
I
the
like
new
Lil
Lils.
Sims.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And-
I like Little Sims.
Yeah, but she's
She won't-
little. She's not Lil.
yeah.
Oh, so the difference.
So he don't
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
with,
there's a big
he don't
difference.
fuck with any of the little kids, any of the 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 rappers. They don't really fuck with you unless a couple of you. Like Dave Easy might fuck with, but the majority of you, no, he's not there with it.
Davies isn't. Okay, this is another conversation.
Yeah,
for
it is a
another day.
conversation for another.
But yeah, he does hate rap. Just let
He
that
don't,
be
yeah,
known.
he hates the
Let
new
that be
school.
known.
Ladies
Let
and
that be known.
gents,
He hates the
so
new
not
school.
true, man.
You're gonna get into it. The more episodes we have, the more evident it becomes. I
Alright,
think.
cool, we'll
Don't you
see.
agree, Yemi?
Oh, 100%. Audience, if you heard the way he talks outside of the mic about rap, my gosh.
Let Pete get comfortable.
See, audience, I want you guys to get used to this. These man are love ganging up on me, man. It always happens this way.
No, we all get ganged up on. That's our group narrative, like dynamic.
Nah, I
That's
get
the group
ganged up on.
dynamic.
Yeah, once someone gets it, everyone seems to
That's
just
because
jump
you
on it,
just.
bruv. Like once
true,
it's
that's
legit.
true,
Let's
yeah.
say.
But do you
Yo.
ever listen to yourself and think, okay, I see why they're ganging up on me.
No, not at all. I
I-
don't think I'm often wrong.
Well, these
Alright.
all find out why.
I
fair
don't
enough.
think I'm off the wrong at all.
These all find out why.
Well, obviously we've all been listening to rap for a long time, and obviously we all have our favorite rappers and all that. So I kind of just wanted to get into some of those selections.
What do you say?
Really.
Get the generic question out of the way for the first episode. You should top our favorite 5 or top 5.
Oh, your favorite 5? I mean, I think the top 5 is going to be, depending on who you ask, is going to be different.
So
Are
I
you
think
mixing in UK and US together, or are you going to separate them?
We can
that's a good
separate
shout.
them. Separate them.
So you want to do our UK and then US favorite 5?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really thinking about UK so much, but we could do that.
I think that's a good shout. I think we could do both.
Yeah, let's do both.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. So you want to kick off?
I don't mind going first.
Go ahead.
All right, well, my top 5.
Just remember what we said, everyone. I listened to you. I listened to P's list. Just bear in mind what I said 5 minutes ago.
So this is my top 5 American rappers.
Cool.
Oh, mate.
So I've got Black Thought. From
Wait.
Wait, no,
Hang
no,
on,
no.
before you start.
go on.
You wrote it down?
I had to.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So who's first?
Preparation.
Yeah, I had to
Who's
prep,
first?
Wait, is this in order?
man. Yeah.
Who's first?
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's in order. So yeah, my top 5 from the States. I've got Black Thought from the Roots.
Okay. So we
Who
see
I'm
where
going to preface by saying that's my number 1 favorite rapper ever.
so we see where we're going.
All right, so that's number 1. Number 2 is Jay-Z. I grew up on Jay, man, so he had a lot of influence over like my mind state and like, just his music.
Mind state.
You man gonna get the jokes off?
No.
You man gonna let me finish?
I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that. I heard Black Thought. That's
So
enough.
after I name Black Thought, you want to talk. After I name number 2, this guy wants to talk.
No,
Let me
go ahead,
finish,
go
bro.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So yeah, Black Thought, Jay-Z, got Biggie, Nas, and Andre 3000.
I'm not
So that's
mad
my
at
top 5
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad
States
at that.
rappers.
I'm not
My
mad at
UK 5.
Are we doing it back to back, or do you want us to name all US and then do UK after?
Yeah,
Or
let's
do
do
you wanna go
that.
back to back?
Yeah, let's do that.
We all name US and then we name.
Yeah. All right,
We'll-
cool.
Want to explain why, or
I'm in Black Thought, man.
Black Thought's the one I think people might look at and think,
Yeah, because
depending on how much they know.
Yeah, most people that I speak to don't have him in their top 5.
what I was gonna
Most
say.
people I know don't really listen to the Roots like that. I'm a massive Roots fan. Yemi might call me, an honorary Soulquarian. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a massive Roots fan. Like that whole Dilla, D'Angelo, that movement was like.
He had to get D'Angelo in there, didn't he?
For those that don't
That
know,
was
this-
big for me growing up, man. So, but Black Thought, I just feel like his lyricism, man. I'm a nerd when it comes to like lyrics and his technical ability has just always been something that's like been fascinating to me. Just how he raps, the way he raps, and his content as well.
Definitely.
He's very political as well. I think he does it all as far as his content, and he covers all. He's from Philadelphia, but I feel like when he first started his career, it was more so about being a technical rapper. As he started getting older, I feel like he started like honing in on certain subjects, and I've just grown with him. So he can do the whole braggadocio, which you get from your typical rappers. He can do the socio-political. He can do the raps about girls, and he can just do your underground. I'm a better rapper than you. Sort of theme as well. So that's mainly why, man. I just feel like his consistency, his ability to even imitate other rappers or pay homage to like people that have come before him. Like there's a Roots song where he one verse he's rapping like Cool G rap, and then in another verse he's rapping like Big Daddy Kane, and just his ability to do that, man. So yeah, I'd put him in that, man. That's why I've got him as my number one. But Jay-Z, I feel like his consistency might be unmatched. His ability, what he's done within the culture and outside of the culture has inspired like generations, and I feel like I don't know if anyone's ever going to reach the same sort of level as Jay-Z. As far as lyrics goes, I've got a bit of an issue with Jay, man. I feel like I break his career down in different ways. Like I feel like, well, he dropped his first album.
True JC stan.
He dropped in '96, Reasonable Doubt. Obviously, he was rapping before that in '87 with Jazzo. I'm stunting right now because I know quite a bit.
Shout out to Jazzo. Shout out to Jazzo.
That was a humble stunt.
Hawaiian Sophie.
Shout out to Jazzo.
So yeah, man. So from like '97, which was Reasonable Doubt, till about, I want to say, Volume 2. Volume 2 is when he had his first hit. I feel like from Volume 2, he started dumbing down, started catering towards a wider audience. But from about 97 till about 98, I don't know if he could be touched lyrically. Fair enough. A lot of the reason why I love Jay is just his lyricism, man. His ability to touch many different subjects as well. Yeah, man. I don't know how to break down why I love Jay. There's too many reasons, isn't it?
And then you got Biggie.
Then I got Biggie. Just his storytelling is unmatched. His flow, his flow is just incredible to me, man. And Life After Death, like I just think that's like one of the most like flawless pieces of work, man. But yeah, probably his storytelling is like why I love him so much and why he's top 5. And then Nas, similar to Jay, man, consistency, longevity. His lyricism is just like incredible. Yeah, I just love Nas, man. And Andre 3000, man. Andre, Outkast, one of the greatest groups ever. Andre is just another incredible lyricist, man. His storytelling ability is also amazing. His ability to sing is also amazing. Like I love the Love Below album. He gave me glimpses of like Prince, which I'm a massive Prince fan. So
you mentioned D'Angelo and Prince in one episode
in a hip hop podcast.
Leave me alone.
These are his most favorite artists.
Anyway, so yeah, man, Andre is just his ability to tell stories as well. I think is dope, and I love his flow. Like from the South, like being from the South too. Like you look at South, I think back then you looked at like rappers from the South as a certain type of rapper, and I feel like along with the Scarfaces, Andre also helped to like break that mold. As looking at South rappers in a particular way, Southern rappers in a particular way. So yeah, man, that's my top 5.
So I've got something to say.
Word.
So we gotta say, I'll be next.
Cool. That's a lovely soliloquy, by the way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
See, he said it.
Not gonna lie.
He got his big word in.
I don't even know if I used that in the right context.
No, you did.
I know I did.
It's basically a speech.
Yeah, I know, fam. I know a little bit of seasoning.
Yeah, man.
A little bit of seasoning.
Using that journalism degree.
Yeah,
I like
I know, fam. I got you, man. Nice 1-1-1.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, every fam.
But yeah, I don't have...
Nice list or dope list?
Yeah, it's dope list.
Dope list.
For someone who doesn't like rap. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was tempted to add Prince, you could tell.
Yeah, for real. I mean, he did mention D'Angelo and Prince, by the way.
I had to, man. At least.
Yeah, no doubt. So, my top 5. Number 1, it's in no particular order. Number 1 is Nas. For a lot of reasons that Peter said, he's been able to be very, very consistent. He's been able to reinvent himself. Because before, like, his start of his career, he was Nasty Nas, then he turned into Nas Escobar, Nas Jadamas.
That was my least favourite Nas. Nas Escobar.
Nas Escobar.
I didn't like that Nas, man.
It wasn't great, but the fact that he's been able to stay relevant while still changing up his character, you got to commend someone for that. Because obviously rap is like a game where you can like sell a lot and like a year later you're gone. So the fact that he's been able to make great music while still reinventing himself has always been a great quality of his. For me, he's got arguably the best rap album ever, arguably, which is Illmatic. And I just love his style. And he's always kicking knowledge. He's always like, he's just a guy, man, for me. He's just a guy.
So that's Nas.
That's Nas. Number 2 is Biggie.
You got Biggie in your top 5?
I've got Biggie in my top 5, yes. Storytelling, the fact that he never really put himself in a box as far as like flows go. He was able to incorporate other people's flows. Most infamously on Notorious Thugs, he was rapping like Bone Thugs at that point, and he was sounding just as good. Great albums, even though he was taken from us very, very short in his career. He was just great. Like kind of don't deserve him in a way, because he was able to just make such great music that was relatable, and that people could just. He made songs for the gangsters. He made songs for the ladies. He made not pop songs, but he made like mainstream songs as well. So he was able to fit.
He had to put his foot in everything.
He put his foot in everything. Like arguably, like a prototype for Jay-Z's latest success. Arguably, because obviously they were close.
I don't know about that, man.
I said arguably a prototype. Yeah. Arguably a prototype, because he was able to show that you could still have lyrics and still be mainstream, sell, all that good stuff. So there's Biggie, number 3 stacks, Andre 3000. He's just an alien.
That's a word we're gonna use.
He's just an alien, man. His storytelling is just on another level. Like he flips narratives in a way that no one else will. Like one of my favorite hip hop verses ever. His second one on Elevators, and it's just the way he just flips, having to rely on the consumer to actually pay for his things for him to live. So basically saying that he's on the same page as his consumer, even though he has a position as a rapper.
That's crazy.
Like it's just crazy, man. He did it so succinctly. He didn't overcomplicate it. And here's the thing: he's able to drop so much knowledge and be such an alien while still remaining so like humble and so like and so simple as well. And you know, we might not get that solo album, but
so wait, you don't count Love Below as a solo album?
No, we don't.
No, I don't.
I count it as
Stop
a
it.
solo album.
Stop it.
I count it as a solo album, man. It's all him. That's
But
an
even
album.
then, it's not a rap album.
Yeah, but I think that's what we're gonna get from him.
I would never-
Even if he does do, the official solo, I think if he drops it, it's gonna be what he did on Love Below. There's a lot of singing. He's a musician, so I feel like he's gonna like experiment with different.
We're
styles,
probably not gonna get a proper rap album from him. And you know what? At this point,
There's
there's
no point.
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say there's no point.
No,
We'll
no,
still
there's no
welcome
point.
it,
But like, it is what it is at this point.
yeah, it is
If he
what
does
it
it,
is.
he does
And
it.
he's done enough. He's done enough for the culture. He's done enough for hip hop music and just music in general to cement his place
Facts.
as one of the greats. And he's one of the few. Well, he's one of 2 or 3 rappers to win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. Even if there was for Speaking Box Love Below, it's still an incredible feat. And he's been so integral to the rise of the South, and he's so embracing of everyone from the South, everyone that's coming up as well. And yeah, man, he's just amazing. 4, Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna put Kendrick Lamar in my top 5. I haven't seen a rapper rise so greatly. Maybe probably since Jay-Z. Kendrick he's never missed. Like, he's never ever missed. From overly dedicated 2010 to 2019, he has yet to miss. As far as music, as far as albums, everything. Like, he's just great. He's made a lot of he's made a couple classics, and it's kind of the same with Free Stacks. Like, he's very, very relatable. He tells universal stories. Like, his stories may be specific to his growing up in Compton and all that, but they endure. Like, you could take Good Kid, Mad City and relate it to London. You could relate it to Baghdad. You could relate it to anywhere. It's
Baghdad.
I mean,
I'm
being
talking about
facetious.
Baghdad.
Being facetious. Yeah, exactly. Nice thing. And yeah, man, he's just amazing to me. I don't really have the words. It's just the music just speaks for itself, man. And he's very deserving of his place in rap right now, and I think he will go down as one of the GOATs.
Cool.
100%.
I agree with that.
So
100%. And number 5.
Hold on, question.
Yes.
Does Kendrick have the longevity to be in that top 5 though?
Right now,
Yeah.
his favorite, though, isn't it?
it is my favorite.
not best.
Is longevity not
I
something
think-
that you guys consider then?
I think
But then if Biggie, even though he died,
Yeah, but Biggie's impact is still being felt now. So I think
there's
that
a longevity
can
of impact.
count as his longevity.
okay, fair enough.
yeah, but okay, let's break it down.
But the
He's
longevity,
got-
when did Section 8 come out?
Section 8 came out 2011. OD came out. Overly
When did
Dedicated came
OD
out
come out?
2010. So
So
from
we're
2010
10 years
onwards,
in.
that is longevity.
That's 9 years in. That's longevity, bro.
That's longevity.
What more do you want?
I mean, you count Overly Dedicated as like an album though?
No, but I'm just saying, body of work.
Even if we
'Cause
don't
he's
count,
got 4 albums, huh? 3 albums?
He's got 3 albums. Untitled don't count.
well, we're just talking.
albums.
If we're just talking projects, though,
If we're talking about body of work,
if we're talking about body of work.
he's got
then
9 years. I think that's longevity, man.
He's got even longer than that, to be fair, because he was dropping stuff before.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Overly dedicated, but I feel what you mean. Personally, for me, I feel like he will have the longevity because he's a true artist, and true art always lasts.
And sometimes there's anomalies, and I think he's one of the anomalies where you can tell. Sometimes you can tell when someone's destined to be.
And who's to tell?
You know what I mean? Someone's destined to be.
yeah,
You've got 3 albums, and you've got arguably 3 classics off the rip. You're
back to back.
Yeah, bruv. You're
and
not
also,
normal.
Biggie has the luxury of time because obviously he's been dead for a while.
Yeah, but Ready to Die didn't age amazingly. It's a dope album, but it didn't age like amazingly though. So I don't know if you can say that.
Say what?
Like whether he had like the luxury of time.
Well, he has the luxury of time because he's been dead for a while, and we still remember him as a legend
That's true.
over time because of what he was able to do.
I think
because of his
Kendrick's got the luxury of time because he's still alive.
impact. Well, maybe.
I don't think we can say Biggie had the luxury of time.
No, what I mean by the luxury of time
Not in
is,
terms of making music.
over time, we still regard him as the greatest, regardless.
Biggie,
I see what you... Yeah,
I don't regard him as the greatest.
one of the greatest.
Alright, cool. You got to be specific, bro.
By the way, who's your
Honestly.
who's your fifth? Who's your fifth?
No, I'm going to tackle this point.
Oh, I'm about to.
Yeah, because, look, we don't know who Kendrick is going to... We don't know if Kendrick's going to influence the next generation of rappers and the
Of course he
generation
will.
that comes after
He
that.
definitely will.
In that case, then he has longevity. Of course he has. If he's able to...
No, but we haven't seen it yet. You're speaking like, you know...
Yeah, but we've seen Biggie. We've seen the influence that Biggie has had over
That's
people.
different, though.
Of course it's different, but at the same time, dead or not, if he was alive, then we still would have seen
Have
it.
we seen Kendrick's influence thus far?
You mean
The fact that you're like pausing means no. So that means you can't argue the same point for Biggie as you can for Kendrick.
what I'm saying is, you've just said he's going to influence the generation, right?
Yes.
Biggie has as well.
Yes.
So by that logic, surely you then...
But we haven't seen it yet.
Okay, we haven't seen it yet, but
you
for you
think
to say that...
I feel it, but I don't know it.
Well, I feel it too. But I still
But
think...
until we see it, I don't think you can't count that as longevity.
But there is also levels to longevity. It isn't necessarily who you've influenced.
But that's
the
a part
music.
of it. The reason why I say that is because Biggie wasn't alive to make more albums. So that has to be part of his longevity because his influence is still being felt.
Yeah. And part of Kendrick's, well, what is going to be his longevity is the fact that he's been able to release consistent projects.
Okay.
That in itself is longevity. And it's part of the whole thing. I mean, Biggie probably has a certain aspect of longevity greater than Kendrick, as far as like,
fair enough,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in that respect, it is a different longevity, but it's all going up to the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I definitely do think he warrants being in my top 5 anyway.
All right, cool.
It's all opinion based as well, by the way.
Huh?
So you can. It's opinion based, so you can fill in your top 5 anyway. If you
Exactly.
want to name J. Cole, name J. Cole as well.
And number 5 is Q-Tip.
Oh, not J. Cole.
No, dude.
No, Jay-Z.
Nah.
No Quasimoto.
Quasimoto.
No, Sweatshirt.
If I slap
Don't Joey Badass.
this isn't as funny as the D'Angelo one.
Don't Tyler the Creator.
No, not yet. No, yeah. They probably be like current favorite rappers, not like
Wait, hold on. Legit, no Jay-Z.
No.
Yeah, he felt like that.
For
I
real?
felt like that
years,
for a very
bro,
long
for
time.
years.
Yeah, I know.
That's
but
just
Yeah,
my
we've
preference.
debated that.
No Sean Carter.
That's
Just
crazy.
my preference.
That's crazy.
No
My
Sean
preference.
Carter.
Just my preference.
That's
Anyway,
crazy to me,
about
man.
tips.
Tip. Tip is one. Well, I think.
Shout out to Q-Tip.
Personally, I think he's underrated because of his producer skills, and they get way more shine than his actual rapping. But if you listen to Tribe albums, if you listen to his solo albums, he talks that shit, man. He's able to like be in different realms, whether it's like the cool, calm, collected guy, whether it's the like if he wants to boss up a little bit, he'll boss up a little bit. He has a silky voice.
Yeah, the Renaissance.
You
is
think he's the most
amazing
underrated
album.
rapper ever? You think he's the most underrated rapper ever?
Nah, I can't
he's
say that.
underrated.
Nah,
I
Q-Tip's
can't say
definitely
that.
underrated.
You
I can't
reckon?
say that.
100% Q-Tip's
How
underrated.
is he underrated?
Go outside right now.
I don't
ask
think people.
where's
I
your
don't
top
think.
10.
I don't
And see
think
if
people.
Q-Tip's
I don't think people appreciate his bars.
What'd you say?
I don't think
That's
people,
like Black Thought.
Yeah,
though.
they're both underrated.
I don't think people appreciate his bars.
I
as
think
much as they
Q-Tip's
should.
underrated, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I do think Q-Tip.
I don't
hear Q-Tip's name as much as it should be mentioned. 100% you don't hear Q-Tip as much as it should be. Just generically speaking, especially in the UK as well, we don't really talk about Q-Tip over here.
He doesn't get the props he deserves for his
Nah,
raps.
no way.
Is that because like, of commercial success?
No, because underground rappers are. You can say that underground rappers are given their props.
So what do you blame it on?
Personally, I think
young London would give Q-Tip his props. And when I say young London, I mean like the Dilla heads, the slum village heads, that sort of scene, they would give Q-Tip his props because they know where it comes from. So I don't know if he's underrated. Maybe to the masses because of the lack of commercial success. But I think to those that are really into music, I think they would give him his props.
But even people that I know who are like that, they don't necessarily mention his name.
Yeah.
Like, they'll mention the Dooms. They'll mention I don't know that. The LPs,
so wait, they won't mention the tribes.
I don't hear
but
Q-Tip as much as he should be
different.
mentioned.
No, that's the same.
Yeah, but we're talking about Q-Tip as a rapper though.
He's part of a tribe. So if you're saying, yo, tribe, I love tribe, you're saying you love Q-Tip.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're not necessarily going to take Q-Tip out of that and say, yeah, Q-Tip's a dope rapper.
They don't mention
They'll
Q-Tip's
say they
a
like
rapper.
Tribe. They might like the music.
So you don't think they mean that, yo...
They don't mean Q-Tip the
Q-Tip's
rapper. No, they mean
You don't
tribe.
think so?
They mean tribe. They mean that when they say tribe, they mean the whole.
If you mean it, then say
the
it.
whole team of tribe. They don't.
If you mean it, then say it.
specifically.
And this is not a knock to anybody, but at the same time, I personally don't hear it. I've probably only met one other person that said that Q-Tip was amazing or was in their top 5.
I don't think he's amazing. I think he's an amazing producer. I think his rap skills are amazing. Man. But I love listening to him. Man.
Fair enough.
Like, the
Well, I mean,
Renaissance
it's part-
album's flipping, it's flawless to me.
Well, it's part of the package, though, isn't it? Because what's the criteria for your favorite rappers? It's not just skill, is it?
Nah.
There you go.
All right.
And for me,
That's top of my list, though.
some of the best. Oh yeah, of course. But some of my favorite rap music comes from not only Tribe but Q-Tip as well, because obviously his solo work is great as well. He can still rap with some of the best of them. Tribe's last album showed me as well that he still hasn't lost any.
He hasn't lost a step.
He hasn't lost any step for me. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Mohammed,
Great soliloquy.
this guy's gonna keep mentioning soliloquy.
So my favorite. I think you might know who I'm going to say number 1. Jay-Z, Sean Carter, Beyonce's husband.
What up?
Relax.
Beyonce's husband.
Don't say that.
Blues father,
Blues father.
Rumi and Sir's father,
What's that other little
Tatar's guy,
Tight-house guy? Get me, fam. Elliot Wilson's boss.
Linkin Park's guy,
Get me, fam.
God.
What else can we say?
Jazzo's YG.
Yo, relax.
Stop it, fam. you better stop it, fam. Memphis Bleaks guy. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, Jay's my favorite rapper of all time. I don't think I really need to go speak too much.
Is he
about
really?
it. Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I've said that to you.
I feel like J. Cole was like your favorite rapper of all time.
Nah, stop here. J. Cole's the one I listened to the most out of that recently, but ever. You've always heard me say Jay-Z's the nicest.
I don't recall, man.
You got memory bad, fam. Don't even try and throw me under this bus. Don't even try and throw me under this podcast bus, fam. That's blasphemy. But yeah, Jay-Z's definitely number 1 for obvious reasons. Then I got Nas number 2. I feel like lyrically he might be the best on this list.
You think Nas is better than Jay lyrically?
Yeah. You think that's a stretch?
I agree. But you know that already.
P, you think that's a stretch? Lyrically, bro.
I think Nas has been nicer than Jay-Z for longer. I think when Jay was lyrically...
Don't give him that 1 year. We're talking about totality.
No, I'm not giving you that 1 year. I'm giving you 2 years.
That's what you can't do that. Though.
2 years when Nas was better than Jay.
No,
When
2 years with Jay was
you
better
can't
than
do
Nas
that though. But we're talking about totality, like
Yeah,
like you know what I mean.
You can't say that if it's
I
only
mean,
2 years.
fam, like,
Hey, man.
yeah, like Ludovic Julie was better than Messi for 2 seasons.
Ludovic Julie.
Like, you know, but yeah, so I think Nas is to me maybe the nicest ever. But yeah, so I got Nas number 2, number 3. Who do I have number 3? Yeah, so this is favorite, not best. So we need to differentiate the two. My favorite rapper of all time is Pac. I feel like he most probably will send out the most meaningful message, maybe ever, as a rapper in his prime. What he was rapping about back then still matters today. It goes hand in hand. So yeah, Pac's number 3. Like I said, when I was a kid, first rapper I remember, first song I remember, still matters today. Number 4 on my list, which might surprise both of you, maybe I don't know if I spoke about it before, will be Mos Def.
Okay.
Okay.
That's quite surprising.
I haven't heard you mention
I've only ever mentioned J. Cole to you guys.
Yeah, that's true. And Jay-Z. Not Mos Def. I didn't.
Have I never mentioned Yasin Bey?
Not in your top 5.
Yeah.
Favourite?
not in your
There's a difference between favourite and best.
You haven't mentioned him in your top 5. Favorite or
I've
best?
said favourite to you.
Have you?
Yeah, at Boss Spot.
I don't remember this.
Memories are dead, fam. But yeah, he's got one of my favourite albums ever anyway, Black on Both Sides. So, Mos Def will be number 4. To me, one of the best storytellers, best lyricists. I feel like a lot of people might overlook him sometimes. The Black Star albums are, to me, a classic on a personal level.
My thing with Mos Def is that after Black Star and Black on Both Sides. He then does The New Danger, which is very experimental for him. I enjoyed it.
I didn't.
I didn't enjoy it.
I didn't enjoy it.
I enjoyed bits of it, and then True Magic was hot garbage.
Yeah, that was terrible.
We're not doing this with my top 5, by the way.
I'm sorry, no, but
That was terrible.
You man ain't shooting my guy, fam.
True Magic was.
I shut my mouth
really
with
bad.
both
That
of you,
was
man.
really bad.
True Magic was
That's cool.
very
Black
bad.
Thought hasn't got a good album ever, fam.
Huh?
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I'm trying shit. But yeah, anyway, no, you're right. But then to me,
He hasn't stuck at the rapping.
I get it. But to me, Black Star and Black on Both Sides is enough for me, if that makes sense.
The Ecstatic was a
Yeah,
was
like
a dope album as
to
well.
me, that's enough, man. Like Black on Both Sides, flawless to me. I don't care what anyone says. Black Star's a great album. Shout out to Talib as well. That's a great album to me. So yeah, that's my top 4. Number 5, it's a toss up. Not gonna lie, it's Kendrick's there. I think give me 2 more classics. Kendrick's gonna be the best rapper.
Whatever.
To me, if he gets 2 more classics,
Ever.
Hot take.
You could argue it.
The first hot take of the podcast, guys.
Let me a rapper that's got 5 classics on the bounce. Name me a rapper that's got 5 classics, period.
One rapper or a group?
Just one rapper. That's
There's
got
no
5 classics, period.
There's no
Jay-Z.
one.
5 classics.
I think he might.
No.
I might. That's why
You can argue it.
I'm saying Bonafide got 5.
No. Not Jay-Z.
Because I think
I'll give him maybe 4.
general consensus is Kendrick's got 3.
The Roots.
I said rapper.
The Roots.
My friend, I'm talking about 100 people. A village cannot make it out. I'm talking about a village.
Rapper, not a rapper.
I'm not saying a village. Don't bring a village to me. But like, do you know what I mean? He's got 3 in the bounce. Give him 2 more. Well, I don't care what anyone says. You can put Kendrick against anybody.
As far as body of work.
That's what I'm saying. So then, you know what I mean?
I just can't see him overtaking Jay-Z.
I respect that. But if he drops 5 classics in the space of,
Is that musically
10 years?
or is that everything else?
you're talking about everything in terms of 20. Jay's got 20 years on him as well.
The luxury of
So what does that
time.
mean?
I'm just saying, Jay's got 20 years on him and he could have
It's not
dropped 5.
Jay-Z's fault.
And he could have dropped 5 classics.
He said he couldn't drop 5.
No, I'm saying if Kendrick drops 2 more, he's got 5. To me, Jay's got 4 and a maybe.
What's the maybe?
To me, American Gangster.
American Gangster is a maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Because 444 is a classic to me.
Not yet.
That's because it's too soon for you, but to
Then
me, it's not.
Which ones? You said 5. Jay-Z got 5.
I'm trying shit.
Okay.
This guy, fuck, this guy. But yeah, to me, American Gangster is the you put your right foot in, right foot out. But yeah, Kendrick. It was Kendrick, and then also I got Jadakiss, but I'm sorry right now, I get to Kendrick because Jadakiss' body of work don't stand up.
Yeah, not at all.
But that's just your preference.
Yeah. So like, no, we're not doing it.
I can't do it. I can't
You
do it.
don't do it, cause what was
do it.
that,
Yeah,
fam?
that was pretty bad.
Yo, you sound like an ostrich, bro. Man said,
How do you know what ostrich sounds like? They don't make
I'm from
sounds.
Somalia.
Oh.
For those that don't know, I'm from Somaliland.
Wait, there
Shout out to Hargeisa.
are ostriches in Somaliland?
Yeah.
Shit, boy.
You better not disrespect Somaliland on this podcast.
I didn't know.
You better not disrespect.
I didn't know.
I don't know. I've never been. My mom's there now. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah, shout out to Mo's mom.
Yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, Kendrick's 5th with a small dash of Kiss. Like a dash and then Jadakiss. But I think Kendrick has to be there, man.
Yeah.
Cole's not there. Don't get me wrong. Cole, I just need to tell, because I know you two are looking at me like, where's J. Cole? And I feel that energy.
Yeah, for some context, audience, Mo is like the biggest J. Cole fan. He's an objective J. Cole fan.
That's all I'm saying. Thank
he's
you.
not.
No, I am, man.
But
Mo ain't an
let's
objective
let's
J.
put an
Cole fan.
asterisk
Let's not
next to
even do
objective because sometimes you're not objective.
Okay, but I feel like more times
Most
than
of
not,
the time.
when we're having a real conversation about hip hop, Pete, you're telling me I'm not objective.
Nah, bro.
About Cole.
Nah, bro.
No, he can be.
I think I
He
can.
can be.
Like,
He can be.
Don't get me wrong. When we're saying favorite ever, Cole
He just
was-
really hates J. Cole.
Yeah,
That's why
like,
he
to
thinks
me-
he's
No, I don't.
objective.
To me, if you ask me
I like
right
J.
now,
Cole,
this
man.
generation,
If I could
who's
show
my
the
favourite
audience our
rapper,
group chat,
Cole's definitely second. This generation, Cole's definitely second after Kendrick.
Have a
But
conversation.
you might not telling me name every rapper that's ever lived. I can't
No,
put Cole
we're not-
there.
we're not saying
No, I'm
that.
saying to me right now, the conversation is your top 5. That's your favorite ever lived. I can't put Cole there. Am I listening to Cole more than Mos Def right now? Yes.
Of course.
But Mos Def, Cole's not. Do you know what I mean? Mos Def is still ahead of Cole, my favorite rapper.
Yeah, but he can be your favorite rapper right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Cole is for the last some years.
Yeah, I mean, rap fans should have an all-time top 5 favorite
That's
and
what-
should have a
Current.
current
That's my
top
point.
5.
Because I can't be listening to Mos Def every day for 20 years.
100%.
I don't know who my current top 5 is.
But then that's my current top 5 will include Cole.
I had a list for ages ago, but it related to people that don't really release tracks, albums too tough.
Actually, no, yeah, I can think of a top 5.
Yeah,
current.
like, well, probably Drake's there for you, fam.
Drake is definitely
D'Angelo,
there.
Prince.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
Erica.
I got Drake in there.
So yeah, that's my top 5. I think
Elzai.
we've got general.
Fonte.
We've got a general consensus of a couple. I think me and P's agreed with Jay. I think all of us have said Nas.
Nas
Is the general one that we've all said. I think.
You didn't say Free Stacks, did you?
Nah.
Okay. So yeah, Nas is the one.
I think we can see what we'll go about though.
Yeah,
I think we're more lyrical content than anything else. If we look at the people
Yeah,
we've all named,
for the most
we
part.
all care about the lyrical ability more than.
Yeah,
say
for
the
the,
song
for the
making.
most part, yeah.
I feel like there's someone that we haven't mentioned that fans will be looking at us like, what the fuck?
Tupac Shakur.
Now I've mentioned Tupac.
I didn't mention Tupac.
I
Eminem?
feel like I feel like everyone's gonna be looking at us like.
I don't think people are going to be
I think
looking
people
us
look
for
at us. I think, how have you not put Eminem?
I think white people are going to be looking at us like that, not black people.
Hot take number 2.
I don't.
Yo, listen, fam. I respect every race, every religion,
No, so do
every
I,
gender.
man.
Anything that if you refer to yourself as a he, she, it.
Oh my
anything, I
gosh.
no, legit, no banter. Like I'm not trying to pee on this island.
No, we embrace everyone.
He's by himself, fam. He's in Cambodia right now.
I'm
fam.
telling the truth,
Yo,
man.
can't listen, fam.
That's the hill he wants to die on.
But banter aside, that's what I feel like. Yeah, but you don't think?
Yeah,
you
but
don't
do you agree with me?
what?
What I just said?
I feel like everybody not black looks at Eminem differently.
Precisely.
Yeah, but then why don't you? I still think they're still listening to us. I'm sure we're gonna get some.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But I'm answering what you said. I don't feel
So you
like-
don't think he resonates with us?
Personally.
At all.
I don't think I've never resonated with Eminem.
No.
No, I
personally.
used to. I was,
His
I'm
first album's a classic, but like
yeah,
after that,
let me clarify because I don't want people to feel like I hate him. Yo, like,
You do.
No, his technical ability as a rapper is like second to none. Like technically, he's an amazing rapper, but his music is horrible to me. After the first 2, his music's horrible to me, and even with the first 2, his content was wild.
yeah, let's talk about shit.
I don't
can't-
really like to- I don't-
I can't relate to killing my mum.
You feel me? Like he was talking about a lot of craziness.
Yeah, I mean, what
and
do you-
I just don't feel like black people relate to that.
No, 100%. I get you. Like my mum
You know
didn't.
what I'm saying?
My
So-
mum didn't give me expired milk.
But that's not to say they can't enjoy the music because you don't have to necessarily connect to the
this-
content.
that's this-
But I'm-
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, I don't know many people that are massive fans of Eminem.
No, the reason why I said that is because
No, do I?
I think me and you, Yemi, were with my boy, and he looked at us wild when we said Eminem's not top 5. Do you remember in Box Park?
What, man?
Yeah.
Shout out to Amir.
And shout out to Amir. But
He's listening.
He's listening. He looked at us, and he said it. He looked at us wild when we didn't put Eminem in our top 5.
Here's the thing. I think I'm the same as Peter. Eminem is a phenomenal rapper. He hasn't made good music since about 2009.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Eminem hasn't had a good album since 2001,
No.
2002.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Eminem show might have been the last one.
Look, I like Encore, but I see why people.
Stop it.
You don't like
Stop
Encore,
it, bro.
bro.
No, don't do this, bro.
Alright,
Don't
take
try.
the bass out your voice.
Don't try.
You don't
Don't,
like Encore,
don't
man.
be that guy that you didn't, bro.
See, this is the narrative. It's not just you they gang up on. Anyway, no,
Encore was trash, bro. Recovery was better than Encore.
No, I liked Encore. I liked shit like Arse Like That. Shit was funny.
You liked
bro,
Arse like
the shit
that.
was funny.
Recovery was better than Encore.
Huh?
Recovery was better than Encore.
I didn't like Recovery.
Bro, you're not going into your phone, going onto Spotify.
Who cares?
Typing in Eminem and saying, yo, I want to listen to Arse
Who
Like
cares?
That.
I still liked it.
You
what
liked
does that
it.
have to, what does that have to do with anything?
So you actually wait. You
I
like?
don't think you liked it, man.
what do you mean?
I don't think you
I just
liked
told you I did.
I don't think you liked it.
I just told you I did.
People don't like
I
it.
just
Alright,
told
wait,
you I
hold
did.
on.
You didn't like it.
I just
man.
told you I did.
I don't think you liked it.
All right, cool.
This is a day in the life of a debate. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. If
Why am I gonna say something? Why am I gonna say I like something when I don't like it?
You didn't like Arse Like That.
But why am I gonna say
No
something?
one likes
when you
Arse
say you
Like
like
Peter,
it,
answer the
when you
question.
said you
Why
like
am
it,
I-
No one
Peter,
likes
answer
Arse
the
Like
question.
That. I'm answering it. No one likes Arse Like That. You didn't like
No,
Arse
no, no.
Like
That's
That
not answering my question.
What's
my
your question?
My question is, why would I say I like something that I don't?
I don't know.
All right, cool. At the end of the day,
No one likes Arse Like That.
okay, cool, fine. Anyway,
I'm just saying.
But there's more than that. There's Evil Deeds. There's Like Toy Soldiers. There's fucking. Was Mosh in that one? No. I think Mosh was Mosh on that
I
one.
don't think it was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that album was one of his wackest, personally.
Encore.
Yeah, I hate Encore, bro.
Yeah,
I hated Relapse and I hated Recovery.
I'm not gonna lie. After Eminem show, fucking, I'm trying to think. Recovery was alright.
yeah. The
But
last
then, when did Eminem show come out?
2002.
2002. So he's been bad for 17 years.
Shit, boy.
This is what we're saying.
That's a long time.
So does that mean you're a great rapper?
We know he's.
I think he's been bad
can
longer
you-
than he's been
Can
good.
you be 17 years a bad rapper and
He's been-
you're one of the...
Yeah, but
He's been bad longer than he's been good.
So how is he a great rapper?
because technically he's a great rapper.
So
course
that
he
means
is.
he's not a great artist then.
Arguably.
That's... Okay, to say that then, because something's missing.
Arguably.
When you've had a bad 17-year run, do
Subject-
you know how long...
Subjectively.
Floyd Mayweather was boxing for 17 years. Like 17 years is a long time.
Can't make the same comparison. But okay.
I'm 26, bruv. The last time this guy rapped well was when I was what? 6?
No. Don't get it twisted. He has been rapping well. He just doesn't make good music.
I don't think he's been rapping well.
He does rap well though.
Nah, he hasn't been rapping well.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Recovery was decent.
No, we gotta be real.
No,
about
hold
some of
on.
these rappers.
Recovery. No, let me take it back. Because Recovery, I'm not gonna lie, I might be the only one. I like Talking to Myself, Not Afraid, No Love. I fucked with a couple of songs on Recovery. But even that album was like, but yeah, I didn't fuck with the album. But I think Eminem's the one that everyone's gonna look at and be like, how the fuck is he not in any of your top 5s? That's the only rapper I could really think of.
That's fine. I'll take that.
I'll
I can take the criticism.
No, I'm just saying that's the only one I can really. But now we have to go back. Now what you're saying? Go to the UK one.
Let's go to the UK one.
Alright,
Your segues are great, by the way.
was that decent?
No.
Was it not?
You'll learn though.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah.
Oh, it's like that.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, bruv. These men need to get used to it because I'm not the media guy. I'm not the media guy.
It's not every day.
Neither am I, man.
We're gonna get straight to the point.
Neither
guys.
am I, man.
Let me say one thing though. Like we all like throughout our lives we have liked songs that are like fucking jokes.
I agree.
Us like that.
No,
Why are you
that is a
biting
joke.
so much, bro?
You are biting.
What do you mean?
No, you're biting.
You're telling me that I don't.
He's biting it.
So now I can't even argue
Why are
because
you
I'm biting now.
Proud.
No,
Okay,
You
whatever.
already said
Alright,
you
let's move on.
liked
Let's move on.
Yeah, Yomi's mad.
I can't even talk about anything
Yeah, why you
because I'm
biting?
biting. All right,
Why you getting
go
upset
ahead. No. Mo, UK top 5. Go ahead.
Why you getting upset
Go
for?
ahead.
Yo, fan.
Go ahead.
Yo,
Fan.
audience?
No, audience. I need everyone to know these men are brothers, isn't it?
Why you getting
Go
mad
ahead,
for?
go
Like,
ahead.
wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yo, this
hold on.
happens all the time.
I need everyone to understand these two are brothers, innit? So this is what they do, innit? Like, these men are blood, innit?
How'd you get mad
Yo,
for?
these men are blood, innit? Everyone needs to remember, these men are legit blood. Like, yeah, me. But it's all said and done.
That
But
got
anyway,
said,
so my top 5, yeah?
Yeah.
You not ready
Keep
for
laughing,
this?
Pete.
You not ready for this?
Why are you so mad?
Yo, he's gonna
Keep
snuff
laughing.
Pete.
No, hold on.
He's
Why
gonna
are you so
snuff-
mad?
Keep laughing.
I don't understand
Keep
why you're
laughing.
so mad.
You're telling me I don't like something that I do like.
Bro.
He's gonna snuff Pete. He's gonna snuff
All
Pete.
right.
If I said that to you,
Listen,
okay.
fine. All right. You liked us like that. What do you want me to do now? Are you happy now?
No, okay, man.
Like,
Can I say my top 5?
Go ahead.
Can I say my top
Go
5?
ahead.
Yeah, yo, these men are gonna look at this podcast and think these men are crackers, fam. But yeah, this is my top 5, yeah? UK. So, this might shock everyone here, yeah?
Oh boy, I'm scared. What are you about to say?
Yo, yeah, you ready for this, yeah?
Dial on.
Nah.
Tottenham.
Wretch. By the way, I'm gonna put it out there. Wretch is the GOAT. So Wretch, I know we're talking about favourite, but Wretch is the GOAT, period. I'm not gonna argue with anyone. Wretch is the best thing to come out of the UK ever. Lyrically. So I got Wretch, Skepta, Chip, Double S, Jeremy.
What? That's not a shock.
Because everyone's from Tottenham.
Yeah,
got JME in your top
that's why
5?
it's not a shock.
Because everyone's from Tottenham.
You've got JME in your top 5.
I'm trying to shit. I just wanted to show a little bit.
What's your actual top 5?
Wretch, Skepta. No, in order or just generically?
Just
Yeah, whatever.
Wretch, Skepta, Kano, Gigs. Fuck, a fifth one. I don't want to leave someone out. That is a tricky one. Fuck, who did I put there? I want to say this person just because I grew up with him. Like, I'm not going to lie. But no, fuck it. I'm going to say Gets.
Oh, you weren't going to say...
Honestly, I was going to say Double S. Not grew up with
I
him
knew that.
personally, but grew up as if I was listening when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But I think that's respectable. I think Gets, I think is there going to be. I think Gets is one we might all agree on. Gigs, I think has really come into his own last 4 or 5 years. But obviously, we saw how he's come into it over. He's been grinding for the longest. I think out of all of these, man. Wretch, I think Wretch and Kano are to me 1 and 2 the nicest that's come out of the UK. Whichever way you put the order, because these men are going to put Kano first because it's a bias. But
It's not a bias.
It is. But whichever way you do the order of 1 and 2, I think they're the 2 nicest. And I think Skepta is just Skepta, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He's the mix of everything. He's got the bars. He can do the songs. He's the mix. He's the in between of the lyrical ability of them man to a certain extent and the music ability of, say, Gigs or whatever. Or Gets, for example, he can make better music than them too. So I think he's the mix of both. And I think no one can deny Skepta's one of the best to come out of the UK as well.
Of course.
I think. So yeah, that's
best
my order.
rappers or best artists?
Best artist.
Okay.
I think he's arguably the best artist, period. That's coming out of the UK.
Okay.
Not Dizzy. It's Skepta. Because I know, yeah, he's looking at me like
It's a
it's
shot.
Dizzy. No, you was definitely looking at me like it's Dizzy.
No.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say that.
But
wouldn't
yeah,
say
that's my top 5. So just to round it up, I was going to say everyone from Tottenham just because,
Bias.
Yeah, but that's more. I think that's more fair. I got Gets, I got Gigs, I got Kano. I only got
Hey, you ain't got to justify to me, bro.
That's a nice top 5.
I can't. Innit? I'll do my job. You do your job. Where's the Terminator?
Nah, he should have been. He should have been in the top 5. To be fair.
Yeah, I'll do my job.
I don't knife for fun. But
So-
I'll knife your mum.
Fam, I believe him.
Bang. Pete.
Just quickly, while we're talking about UK music, rest in peace, Cadet.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, Cadet.
Yeah, it was really sad.
I haven't seen the clips
Not gonna
or
lie.
the footage from the night at Brixton.
I watched it last night. Bro, shout out to Crep. That's all I can say. Shout out
Holding
to
it, holding it down.
Shout out to Crep, man.
Did you hear his 8-minute song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet.
Like,
It was,
honestly,
it was
bro,
a
for him, for Crep and Connor to do that in the space of 3 days, bro, shout out to both of them, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking from everything from the production to the live stream to selling at the audience to like everything, bro. And then shout out to the. That's the difference between the UK and I think UK and America. Because the UK is small, you can see the impact when someone dies. Bear Man come out to that show. Every prominent UK rapper, bar maybe a couple that maybe just couldn't do it because they couldn't do it. But Lethal B came out, he's a legend. Stormzy was there, he's the biggest artist we've got right now anyway. And then you also had AJ Tracy, the Dinos. So you got the little one, like the ones that are up and coming.
Yeah.
But then you also got the biggest artist in the world, with like in the UK, Stormzy.
Yeah.
And then you got Lethal B, who's a legend. So you literally got a mix of. But that's one thing I was like, yo, UK music is dope, man. The collective unit of the UK music. But to me, anyway, what?
Yeah, it's great. Cadet, I didn't really listen to much of his music, but by all accounts, he was a great guy. Very, very wholesome, very kind, very giving. A dope rapper, from what I did hear. And yeah, man, he'll definitely be missed. Shout out to Crep for just holding it down.
Yeah, man.
He showed out. He don't Crep done well.
Love and prayers to that family, man.
100%.
Yeah, so
But yeah, no,
I'm so shit at segments.
no, that's cool, man. My
Segues.
UK top 5. Feel you.
Segways, we're good.
I got Kano.
I've
man.
learned it.
I've got Kano just sort of like for the same reasons as you, man. I just feel like his flow is unmatched, man. His lyricism from UK standpoint is unmatched. And like Home Sweet Home was like, yeah, that was big, man. That was big in my teens, man. That was a big album for me. So yeah, Kano for me, I just don't feel like anybody in the UK raps better than Kano. He's number 1 for me. Then you've got Wretch. I think Wretch is amazing, like, lyrically. I feel like as he's gotten older, he's grown. Like watching him, like when he first came into the game, with like punctuation and just like seeing how he moved with like the movement, which was with Devis, Scorcher Gets, Merkston, and just seeing how he's like shone through. Because out of everyone in that group, I didn't know if he was going to be the one to like bust through and like become like mainstream, but he has. I actually thought it was going to be Scorcher. And I thought Merkston had a lot of potential as well. Just so to see what Resh has gone on to do has just been dope, man. And he's just like as he's gotten older, he's just got better.
See, we're not biased. We have him in our top 5s.
And he's just gotten better.
That's
man.
gonna be the only Tottenham person in the name.
Gotten better with time. So there's him. There's Gets. I look at Gets similar to how I look at Kano. Like his skippy flow is just like amazing to me. I do think he might have got a little bit of that from Merkston, but still sharp and still. So it's cool. But yeah, Gets has always been dope to me. From like Ghetto Gospel. Yeah, man, just from Channel U days, like he was always just dope to me, man. So,
Levels above, that's blatant.
I'm a massive Gets fan. And then I got Gigs, massive Gigs fan. From before Walking Apart, man. Like my best friend like used to always tell me about him, man. He went to St. Thomas at the time. I wasn't living in Peckham, so he always used to just like keep me abreast of what was going on in the area, and he used to tell me about this new rapper called Gigs coming through. So listening to like early like freestyles and that, it was always dope. And just hearing it, it just sounded like real gangster, real street, real authentic, innit? And that's what you want from the artist sometimes, especially from the UK. It's nice to hear that, man. And then he just kept the consistency as he's gotten older as well. He just kept the consistency, still producing like big singles and that. So yeah, man, I like Gigs, so I'll throw him in there. I don't know if I've got a 5th. I'm gonna name like a few rappers that could be in that 5th. Dizzy, just for what he did with Boy in the Corner. I think he might have been like, after So Solid, for me, he was like the next massive UK rapper to like make an impact on me. So yeah, Dizzy, I threw Dizzy in there. SAS were always massive to me. I used to love SAS. I was a massive Dipset fan, so I was a massive Dipset fan. So like,
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, no, I used to love SAS, man.
Left.
Like Mega and Mayhem was always nice to me. So I was always big fans of theirs. So just seeing what they did, well, what they attempted to do in the US from the UK was dope as well. Bashy, I was always a massive Bashy fan. That Chopper Chop mixtapes is still like one of my favorite mixtapes ever.
Shout out to Bashi, bro.
Yeah,
dope
that
He's
made
a dope actor.
Yeah, man, dope actor. He's doing his thing in the States as well. But yeah, I think Bashy was an underrated rapper. I don't know if people really rated him as much as he deserved.
I mean, I was Carlos.
And he used to drive buses as well.
Yeah, I mean, boy, that's a respectable job.
That's a respectable job.
Yeah.
No, but the rise from a bus driver to like a very well-known actor.
Yeah,
like,
he's done well. He's done well, bro.
Yeah,
Even
real.
ask Carlos.
Yeah,
And
the battle between him and Getz was like,
And he gave us an anthem.
Fucking bad.
He gave us an anthem, man. Black Boys.
yeah, there's that too, man.
gave us an
We
anthem,
can't
man.
forget that, man.
Shout out to Jermaine Defoe.
So yeah, man, shout out.
I shout out Jermaine Defoe.
He shouted at Jermaine Defoe in the song.
Oh, sure.
Whenever I see Defoe on that, I'm like, Black Boy's up in this bitch.
Shout out Bashy, big Skepta fan. He's dope too.
Finally.
Love what I love what he's doing in the States, man. So yeah, shout out Skeppy.
How many man you got fifth?
Shout out. These are not anyone that could be like.
These are honourable
man. He's
mentions.
my favorite.
Fam, how many?
Yeah, shut up, bro. Accept
It's
it.
his top 5, nigga.
He's top 8, cuz.
And then yeah, man, our older brother as well, man. He's a dope rapper. He's always been dope. So yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Shout him out, innit?
He goes by the name of. He goes,
Abiyade, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's our surname. Fam, you gonna give me a chance?
That's a shout out to my brother.
you
innit?
wouldn't have done it.
He wasn't gonna do it, you know.
wouldn't have done it.
He's a dope
He wasn't
rapper.
Yeah, I'll let you man get your jokes off, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, man, that's my list.
I respect that. Shout out to Abiyadi.
Yeah, man.
Abiyade. That's Abiade if you want to search your DSPs.
DSP.
Apple Music, Spotify, that's what they mean.
Insta.
That's not a DSP yet, because they don't.
No, I'm saying check out his Insta. Abiyadi, innit?
That is also his Insta as
Yeah.
well.
Come on, I know what I'm doing actually.
Feel you.
I'm getting used to this whole shout out thing.
Feel you.
I mean, you started it.
Done, no gang.
Cool. So yeah, my top 5. Kano is number 1 for me.
I told you guys.
No surprise there. Home Sweet Home is still an amazing body of work.
Best
Made
albums
in-
come out of the UK?
No, but we'll get to that in my other top 5.
You're gonna say Dizzy.
Made in the Manor is a fucking amazing body of work as well. I don't think it gets the props it deserves because it came out at the same time as Konnichiwa. And Konnichiwa, that was when Skepta was on the rise, and that was his defining statement as being back. So it kind of meant that it shined more of a light on that than Made in the Manor. But Made in the Manor is a great album. Lyrically, he can't be touched for me. He's just amazing, man. And even though like people do his coded like Cockney East End jargon can go over people's heads, he still.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said his jargon can sometimes go over people's
words
heads,
are different, man.
but that's only if you're listening. That's only if you're not listening properly. But clearly you're not.
Jargon.
I said jargon. Yeah.
I'm just checking what words.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Jargon. Yeah. Have you not heard jargon?
I've heard it before.
What's the problem?
Sure, the black guy say it.
Bro, what's wrong with your boy?
Your boy, my boy. All right, cool.
That's a respectable pick.
But yeah, he's just amazing to me, man. And he did have the best fight in the booth. Fight me. Anyway, moving on. I forgot to do this. Second, I have to say Skepta. Musically, he's just always been solid. Well, not always been, but since no, because there was a period in like 2010, 2011 where it was like but from 2012 onwards, I think he's been dope. He's got arguably one of the most important like mixtapes ever blacklisted because of just what it was able to do. It was able to like plant a seed for the revival, well, quote unquote revival of grime when it was like kind of quote unquote dead. So that he's played an important part in making sure that grime is seen all around the world. He makes great music. His production is very, very. I feel I don't think he gets enough props for his production, and even though some of the times it can sound a bit samey, it's still like really great for me. And yeah, man, he just whenever he drops a song, I'm just there because he has that. He gravitates to you. He just has that. He has that appeal. So Skepta's up there. Dizzy. Definitely up there. Mainly for like Boy in the Corner, which for me is like the best UK rap album ever for me. Just of not solely for the songs or for his rapping, which are all great. It's basically what it represented. It represented a new era for like not only British music but for black British music. So it's very important, and I do have sentimental value towards Dizzy because I remember randomly watching the Mercury Prize when he won it, and just seeing
Yeah, that was
like
big.
a black boy win something that I didn't understand was as prestigious as it is. It kind of showed you the possibilities. So he kind of represents that hope for me. And like rapping wise, even though he makes the pop shit now, well, he has been making the pop shit recently. His last album and his last EP shows he can still do it with the best of them, like rap wise. Like he can still bar him to death, man. And for me, and he talked a lot about like he was very political in his first 2 albums as well. Showtime's a very slept on album as well, his second album. And he was like not political, but he was able to paint a picture of like life for the young black boys and girls in Britain, which is very much appreciated as well. So Dizzy, Gets as well. Gets is just like, whenever I hear Gets, I just want to fight someone, man.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. He makes that angry. Like
he does it better than anyone.
Yeah, man. He does it better than anybody, and he's able to still be lyrical while still being so like
Crud.
being so crud and being so like in your face.
Yeah.
And you see his maturation from ghetto to Gets to Justin Clark. Justin Clark now kind of carries himself with a little bit more dignity and shit. He's not wilding out here. He's not in these streets. He's not looking for Carlos.
Not telling people where's Carlos.
He's not looking for Carlos as well.
Carlos left alone.
Yeah, man. You know the story about Carlos, though, right?
The true story behind Carlos?
Yeah.
What's the true story?
What's the true story behind Carlos?
He was in prison with him.
Yeah.
And apparently he went out. He got out like maybe like a couple of days before Gets did. And Gets saw him around the day of the battle. And he just assumed he was around. So when he said, "Oh, where's our Carlos?" he just thought he was there.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why he was like, "Yo."
Yeah. Because he thought Carlos was there. Because he'd seen him earlier in the day.
So he was like, "I was a fucking bad boy in jail."
Yeah.
That's Carlos.
Because he'd seen him.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
It wasn't just a random "Where's Carlos?"
No, I thought there was a guy who was in jail with him, and Abashi knew him, and he just
that's what I thought.
yeah,
too.
like yo, go BBM him.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was because he saw Carlos on the estate that same day.
Okay.
And he thought it was.
I think that was in Peckham.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I was actually around here.
Because Gets to spend some time in South as well.
That's what we call industry.
That's when Mr. Wong was still around.
Man, like.
You better learn how to
I'm
speak
surprised
Chinese.
I'm surprised he's not on any of our top 5.
What,
Mr. Wong? Stop it, bro.
Yo, relax.
Stop it, bro. Stop it,
Nah,
bro.
bro,
Stop
You didn't
come
like-
on, man.
Stop it, bro.
You didn't like it?
Jin will be there before
You're just saying you don't
Jin
like
will be
it.
there before him.
Jin.
Jin will be there before him.
Who?
Jin.
Jin.
Shout out to MC Jin.
But yeah. But anyway,
Why are we shouting out MC Jin?
because everyone deserves a
Stop
shout
about Mr. Wong, innit?
Hey, what's the Wong orchestral boroughs?
Shout out to China Mac as well.
Classic track. Classic
Shout out
track.
Cashtastic, man.
Shout out to China Mac.
All right, relax. Shout out English Frank.
What are we shouting out? What are we shouting out English Frank
Free the
for?
realness.
Oh, legit.
I don't even know.
Fam, that's just shout out to English. Shout out to Still Bangles.
Shout out Chip, man. None of us mentioned Chip, but he deserves
Oh,
it.
no. Chip's an honourable mention for me.
Yeah,
Legit,
man,
banner aside.
he's been consistent.
Chip.
He's been around for a while, man.
Chip's
He's a
one of
vet.
if we talk about lyricists, the Chip will be my top 5. Chip's one of the nicest. And he's never lost a rap battle. Shout out to Chip, man.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gets is just amazing.
you got one
and
more, right?
his last album was dope. Ghetto Gospel was dope. Like he has a
I'm still
very
yet to listen to that.
he has a very good body of work.
He got busy on that
He has a
album.
very good body of work.
He got busy on that album.
He has one of the better bodies of work of like any UK artist for me. But that's just me. Rebel Without a Cause as well. Dope.
That was dope, yeah.
There you go. And I got one more, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna give it to Rich.
Okay, that's what I was
I'm gonna give it to Rich.
Thank you very much.
I think he's dope. He's dope. And yeah, man, he's got good albums. He's got great bars. He's got great skill. And he just seems to like get better with every passing year. So yeah, I gotta give it to Rich. Honorable mentions.
Chip.
Gotta give it to Chip because Chip is just, even though he was kind of in the wilderness for a bit, he just let the bars do the talking.
That's a great way to put it.
Huh?
He was in the wilderness. That's a great way to put it.
He was in the wilderness for a bit, but he just let the bars do the talking, and he really can't run out of bars.
He can't.
He really can't. Even though I'm not sure about him as a person, but
Nah, he's alright.
he's alright.
He's alright. I know a couple
Yeah,
people
I've
that
heard he's cool.
Nah,
Yeah,
like I know a couple people that chill with him. He's a calm person.
I've heard things to the contrary, but okay.
Oh, we're doing this. That's like
No,
industry
no.
talk. That's like industry
That's not even
shit.
industry. That's not even industry. Someone who's not industry told me.
Oh, never mind. Take it back, guys.
Yeah.
I've heard he's mad cool. He's been in the studio with like Q and that.
No, honestly, yeah, he's a
he's
calm.
quite cool.
I got a question though for you guys. No, finish your honorable mentions.
Honorable mention. Devlin. I think he's dope. He always has been. I think he's got one of the best diss tracks in grime history to Wiley. Still bump that on a regular.
I agree.
It's just
I was never really a Devlin fan. I always thought he was a good rapper, but I wasn't
I
really a
can
fan
take
of
a
him.
guess why.
Huh?
I can take a guess why.
Why?
I'm not gonna say it. I can just take a guess why.
Nah, honestly, come on, I was really into the movement.
Eminem, Devlin.
And
Nah, man.
Does everyone see? Does everyone see
Come
the?
on, man.
Everyone see your balance here,
Nah,
guys?
don't do that to me, man. That's not true, man.
No, I'm joking.
my
Actually,
final honourable mention goes to Wiley.
I was waiting for that,
I was
man.
always,
I'm shocked that he's not there for you. By the way.
For me?
Yeah.
You know what? I think Wretch makes...
Because we always
better
argue.
albums
Don't
and
we
better
argue
music.
Wretched and Wiley sometimes? Me and you.
Yeah, but after going back, he makes better albums. And he does rap better.
Thank you very
but
much.
Wiley, Escobar's the reason why everybody's here. Kind of.
What?
Yeah, no, that's. I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, of course.
As far as grime, yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Look, come on. Eskimo. Just the
No,
whole
no, I
ST
feel you, I
Beat
feel you, I feel
series,
you, I
all
feel
that
you.
stuff.
Fair
He's got an inconsistent like album pattern, but he's just dope for a lot of different reasons.
Cool.
And yeah, that's me.
Dot Rotten as well, man. Let's not forget
Dot
him.
Rotten as well.
He was amazing for a while.
Got
P Money.
P Money as well.
Yeah.
But banner aside, Double S is there.
Oh yeah, Double
Like,
S.
Double
Yeah,
S is
he's,
there.
yeah, he's
Like,
flowed.
I don't care what else. Double S has got the best flow. To me, that's ever come out of the UK.
Do you think he stayed in Marvel for too long?
Yeah, I've always said that. Like shout out to
Vertex.
Vertex
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man.
They were both dope
yeah,
too,
like
man.
them man got busy, but I'm sorry, like Double S.
But you always have the Beyonce of the group, innit?
But then sometimes you need Michelle and Kelly. He didn't have. He had two Michelles.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to them, man, though.
Yeah.
But like,
For what it's worth, I'll take Kelly over Beyonce.
yeah, so would I. But like, I feel like
That's really not.
that
what
shows
we're
you
talking
how loyal Double S is, though. Because I'm not gonna lie, for me, Shock and Vertex, they both got busy. Don't get me wrong. Just Double S was, to me, he's got the best flow that's come out of you.
Yeah.
Like he was dirty, bro.
Yeah, he was,
His flow was ridiculous.
His Westwood freestyles.
Have you heard his new song with Skepta?
Yeah,
I've got that on my tab to listen to. I haven't heard it
I
yet,
am the
but-
flow father. I got now. He's wavy, but I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
2 questions. One is, do you think there will ever be a time where a female will be up there in the UK?
I
a
think Little
female
Sims
rapper.
is amazing.
I'm talking about.
I think Little Sims is the closest one.
I think she's so
That's
dope.
why
Me and
I-
Yemi saw her out in Croatia a few years ago.
but I mean, like,
And I slept on her. But I've just listened to her new album. Fire.
so you think there is going
Fire.
to be a time where we're? Do you think a UK female rapper will be massive in the UK?
I don't see why not.
I think now is as good a time as any.
I think the UK is. England.
We've got Little Sims, who position-wise doesn't really get our props, but we've also got Steph London. She's doing bits.
Killing it right now.
We've got Miss Banks doing bits. If she releases more music,
I think Steph London's there for another reason.
She's
the
a
other
plant.
Not a plant, but I just think she's light skinned. She's buff.
You don't think her music though?
Her music can't stand up to Little Sims.
Of course not, but
No, but she
makes-
makes.
Can't stand up to Miss
You don't
Banks.
think she
Yeah,
makes
but
like,
she- Can't
you don't think she's like the Nicki Minaj
You
of,
rap.
like, of the scene?
That's what I'm saying. It's
in
the
the
look.
UK.
It's the look. This is no
Yeah,
knock
but
against Steph
Nicki,
London.
but Nicki's got bars.
Steph London does not have.
You don't think
Lady,
Stefan can rap, man?
compared to Lady Lusher.
Yeah, that's different though. Isn't it?
What's the difference? I'm saying compare rapping.
No,
That's like
Lady
comparing.
Leslie
That's
can
like
definitely rap
comparing
out.
like Tiny Temper to Gets though.
No, but I'm saying.
Tiny Temper's a
no,
great
but
artist,
All I'm
but-
saying is I think it's the look with Steph London. No disrespect to her, but you can't tell me her look didn't play a part.
Yeah, but she's not like.
Am I right?
Yeah, but you can say, well, Miss Banks is out here doing bits, and she's dark skinned.
As much
They
as Steph-
they make kind of the same
They're not
content.
propelling her to the same
She's
sort
they-
of heights.
they are
No, but
not-
she- but
I get
she-
what
it's
most
not
rappers
close.
do.
No,
It's
but
not close.
Yeah, but she's doing it herself though.
Yeah, but Steph London's a lot. Steph London's big right now.
Yeah, I mean she's got the QC connect, don't she?
Does she?
Yeah, I think she's.
Supposedly she's
It's
got
like a
quality
management
control.
deal or
supposedly
something?
she's
Oh, I
got
didn't know
quality.
that.
But I think her, if you don't,
No, they're pushing her for America.
that's all I'm saying. It's her look, bro. I'm telling you, this is no disrespect to her.
I don't think she's gonna bust America like that. Though.
Nah, she
I
will.
don't think so either.
I think she might.
I don't know if there's room for that, man, because they've already got a Nicki,
I don't think so either.
and I think they're shaping her to be like that.
I think they should have tried to conquer UK first. Because really,
You don't
she's
think
only-
they already have?
not really.
Not really. I think after what hurting me and what's that?
I mean, we got to know. We got to find what conquering is though, because I think she's only been around for a couple years.
You've had 2-3 songs.
She's
that's
had
about
maybe
it.
one. She's don't get it twisted. Like Real Ting was a banger.
Love
16
and Loyalty.
shots.
Love and Loyalty was
The song with Abracadabra.
hurting me. Was big.
Hurting Me as well. Senseless. So she's got bangers. I don't think she's done enough personally. But,
She's definitely not conquered. No way.
Nah, I don't think she's conquered.
But
either,
yeah, I just feel like
She's
it's
diversifying.
It's weird, man.
But you're talking just rap skill though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I just feel. I'm just
Oh,
thinking-
rap skill. She can't hold a candle to
She
six,
can't.
can she?
But then I just feel like, are we gonna ever have a moment where there's gonna be a UK female? I think right now will be the best. I'm just thinking, would we ever have like a UK female rapper that's?
Well, here's the thing. We do have up and coming ones. We do have Flohio. We do have Lava LaRue. We do have who else do we have? Damn,
Because Ray Black gets busy to me as well,
But rapping.
just generically. No,
She
honestly.
can rap too, though.
Yeah, she can rap
Oh,
too.
can she?
but
A little bit.
She's got a great voice.
No, she's talented.
And she's really
I
sweet
would
too.
love to have a conversation with her because I'm a massive fan of Ray Black. I think she's dope. But why is she not propelled?
It's another conversation for another day, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, this was just a joke because we're talking top 5 and I just realised no one's ever put a female.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I mean, we look.
and I got one more
If you,
question.
if you wanted to do honorable mentions to the women, you could say Shiesty, you could say Nole, you
Shout out to Shiesty,
could say you could say Lady Sovereign. You know what I mean? Pete's favorite.
Miss Dynamite.
You could say Miss
No,
Dynamite.
no, she's the one though.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Miss
Dynamite.
Miss Dynamite, right?
Miss Dynamite's the one.
That was like,
Miss
that was
Brat, Miss Brat did a thing for a minute as well.
not long enough.
Not long
Yeah,
enough,
that's what
obviously,
I
but
know.
she did a thing.
And then I've got,
I'm not sure if there've been that many though.
there hasn't, but I just feel like at some point the UK.
I think Miss Dynamite was like the one that could have really gone to somewhere else because that Miss Dynamite tune was like massive.
But it's easy.
I don't know if she,
That was a rap,
if
though.
there was anything after that though.
They got good family rappers, boy.
Yeah, shout out Carl.
Shout out honorable mention to Akala as well.
Yeah, he's dope
Oh
rapper
wait,
too. Can't
it's
forget
too late
him.
now, never mind.
Dope.
Too late.
Very
You know I'm
dope.
a massive fan.
And I
of
love what
Carla.
he does for the community as well,
So,
man.
I knew I forgot someone.
Yeah,
I knew I forgot someone.
He found out when we saw him live.
Yeah, I'm not. He knows I'm Carla's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like I knew I was gonna forget someone,
Yeah, he's dope.
and it's too late to go back, so I've got to stick to what I said.
Yeah, I think the time is coming for female rappers.
Yeah,
'Cause
like-
there's more of them. There's more of them now,
Like
which
I,
helps.
I personally would want a female. I think it's about time we've had a female at the top.
It'd be nice.
Like we haven't had. Like I mean, to Stormzy's level. Like we haven't had a female rapper ever, man.
Probably with Dynamite, but she wasn't even really rapping.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that's my first question. So we answered that. Second question is: I think people are going to look at us funny because Stormzy's not there, or is it too soon?
No,
Nah, man.
No, I think the new generation will. So
I'm not here for the
So-
new gen. I'm not.
Will Stormzy ever be there for you?
no.
You're a Stormzy fan?
I'm a Stormzy fan, but lyrically, no.
Stormzy gets busy though.
Yeah, but there's so many rappers better than him.
There are a lot of rappers better than him.
Fair enough. Can they make better albums than him?
Like he makes.
Can they make better albums than him?
Well, he's only got one album.
Which was dope.
It was okay.
It's a
It was
opinion.
alright.
To me, it was
yeah,
dope.
yeah, it was
I still
alright.
haven't heard it.
You're not
Wow.
a Stormzy fan.
Yeah.
You're not a
should
Stormzy
listen to that
fan.
No, I'm not.
You should listen to that one. For me, it was.
It's solid.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm starting to accept
probably won't
about.
listen.
But here's the thing I'm starting to accept about rappers,
I hate you,
especially.
bro.
I'm starting to accept that for a lot of them, especially in UK nowadays, it's not just gonna be rapping. They're gonna want to experiment. Obviously, there's a big gospel influence all over the album. He's singing sometimes. There's Kalani on the album, so there's that element. He wants to be more of an artist, more than just a rapper.
Fair enough,
AJ
fair enough,
Tracy
fair
did the same thing.
I haven't
So
listened to that album. How is it?
I think the
haven't
rapping
heard
songs,
it either.
the rapping songs are good. The singing songs are terrible.
That simple.
That's simple.
Is it him singing or?
It's him singing.
Just let me know which songs are the rapping songs and I'll go straight
He's
to it.
got Jay Critch on one of them as well, and Jay Critch is singing
What?
a bit. Yeah,
Good? No. Thought so.
not really.
But,
There you go.
but
But yeah, I mean, nah, I just think like we are our age, and although we do keep in touch with what's going on among the youth, them, like, it doesn't necessarily mean we have to have them.
no, I agree. I just thought, let me just ask the question because Stormzy, I think, has anyone been to Stormzy's height? To a certain extent. I'm talking about being on Jonathan Ross, on
You could argue Dizzy. You could argue Skepta.
Skepta hasn't been as high.
I
as
don't think Skepta's
Steps not as big as Stormzy.
Yeah, I don't think
Stormzy's been on Jonathan Ross. He's been on Brits. He's been on TV show. Like Stormzy's doing a lot, man. I don't think we even.
Skepta's won the Mercury Prize. He's
I get what you're saying, but I don't think.
touring all over the world, all that kind of stuff. It's different though.
Yeah.
Because Stormzy uses his voice for different things.
Do you know what I mean? I think we don't acknowledge how big Stormzy is,
No, he's definitely big.
but I don't think we know how big he is.
Now we're all looking for. Well, maybe not all of us, but the nation is looking forward to the next Stormzy album. 100.
I can't wait for it. I'm going to Mercury
I
Fest
can't
in
wait
Ibiza.
forever.
I'm going to Mercury Fest in
I can
Ibiza. So I'll
definitely wait.
No. Remember
no.
what we... No, hold on. Viewers, remember what we said post-2012 with Peter, yeah? Remember what we said 5 minutes into the podcast. If you haven't now realised, I can't help you.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
For real.
But, yeah, I can't wait for his album. But I thought, let me just ask that question. Those are the two I'm really... to
I
get your
think
opinion.
give him a couple more albums, then we'll see.
I agree with that. I agree. And he's not there for me, by the way. I just thought, because he's the most prominent artist we've got, let me just see where he will fall in your list.
Question: is Stormzy an industry plant?
No.
You want to do this now?
No. Let's not do this now.
Okay.
To me, no. To me, it's very clear cut, I don't know. There's other people I can think of.
Personally, I think his come up has been since the album dropped. I don't know, man. I've just seen him, and this is great. I've seen him do things that no other rapper has done. Like he's opened up the Cambridge scholarship.
Yeah,
he's given
man.
scholarships.
And I love that.
No,
That
there's
is
some,
amazing. That
I'm
is
sorry,
amazing.
there's some stuff he's doing that we can't
That is amazing.
let's not
That is amazing. But
tear him down.
he may be a plant. And here's the thing: when I say plant, I don't mean it in a derogatory way because
Can you mean it in a good way?
of course you can.
How?
You've been placed in. For me, a plant is someone who's been placed into positions where they can
But by
succeed.
who? By who?
By the industry.
powers that be.
By the industry.
But then I don't think they have with him.
I think
man.
you do have a chosen one.
I don't think it's. I don't think they would want it to be him. You don't choose someone to be, especially what Stormzy's doing. You don't choose someone to be in power that's helping black kids. You don't choose someone in power that's
You do if you're
sending
trying to
for
be
Theresa
The only
May.
reason I asked the
You
question
do if
is
you're trying to be
because
politically correct. in
But why would
2019.
they want someone that's politically incorrect?
the only reason I asked the question is because I've spoken to people that feel that he might be. I can't see it, but I just wanted to see because you guys, I'm not a fan of his like that. So whereas you guys listen to his music, so I just wanted your
An
opinion.
industry plant to me is someone like more like that I haven't heard a song from, and I feel like a lot of people haven't heard songs from, but seem to be everywhere. A Chance the Rapper, a Georgia Smith. Like I haven't heard songs of these. Like George Smith, I haven't heard a song from.
Yeah, this kind of came out.
Yeah,
of
that's
nowhere.
because you've grown
But-
with Stormzy.
but-
You've
but-
seen his rise, and it does seem organic. But for me personally, it just seems a bit too perfect. It seems a bit too perfect, man.
But is it perfect though? It's perfect. It's perfect for us. I mean, how can I put it? Yeah, it's perfect for us, but it wouldn't be perfect for the say a white kid growing up.
No, I think there's levels to it. I think the powers that be will see someone like a Stormzy standing up for his community and like champion it. Personally, I think.
But he wasn't. I
I don't know
disagree.
about that.
Well,
I don't think there was.
I know
someone-
the people who like do his PR and stuff, and they love that shit. They're white.
This that industry talk that we don't know about. This the kind of stuff.
They're white. They're
I mean,
white. They're white.
That
And
was
they
a
love
humble
that.
brag.
The minute you said that, I can't now disagree with you.
Humble
The
brag.
minute you
But
told me
they-
that, I can't disagree with you.
But they love that stuff. They
Well, I'm
love-
not white.
but the industry loves Stormzy. They love what he's doing. So it's not like they're trying to prevent him from doing it. It's just that personally, I don't know. Like number one album, no rap album has been number one. Do I think it deserved it? I don't know. But because we love Stormzy the person, we all rallied for him in that respect. So
And
maybe in that respect, maybe plant isn't the right word.
That's all I'm saying.
Maybe plant isn't the right
That's
word.
all I'm
But I do
saying.
think he's been.
Chosen.
It's been I do think he's been chosen.
If he has, then
That's-
I mean, this is just me personally. I'm a massive Stormzy fan, so
Yeah, but look,
I've never seen someone do what Stormzy's doing. The Cambridge thing, hasn't he got
Thing
a
is,
book
though,
deal and then he's giving
I think
young
he's-
black people a chance to write a book or whatever, something along the lines with
I think
Penguin.
he's
I've never
come at
seen
the
someone
right
do
place.
this.
I think he's come at the right time though, because I think maybe in previous generations, maybe the powers that be
Would've
weren't allowing it. Maybe now we just live in a time where that stuff is more acceptable.
I don't think I wouldn't know personally just because I'm not in the industry. I just feel like you wouldn't champion someone doing what I don't know, man. I just don't feel like he is. I might not have the answer to say why. I just don't feel like he's a plant.
Here's the thing.
Plus, I've seen his kid
not
come
going.
up, man.
He's not going overboard with it though. He's saying Theresa May's a pagan.
But it's where he said
criticizing her on stage.
but it's where he said it.
It's where he said. it.
Yeah, you say it on the Brits. It's not like he said it on the mobiles.
Cool.
It's where you call someone a pagan. You call Theresa May and the government, and then said something along the lines like, "We should run up on your house and see how you feel about it." You don't say that on the Brits
Why not?
because it's the Brits. Like all I'm saying is,
We live in a
I mean, I
different time,
championed
though.
that. Me personally, I'm saying if he was a plant, I would think he's too politically correct to do that. A plant is someone that doesn't. That say for example, Chance the Rapper. Have you
I
heard?
think what Yemi's argument was is that like he can do all of that and still be a plant.
Could he though? That's my argument.
Yeah, because it's outside of the music. I think the plant
This
has
is what
to,
I'm saying.
the plant has to do with how you're positioned in the industry and how they can monetize off you. Why they put you in certain position is to monetize you. Doing that does nothing for, I guess, how they monetize you, which I guess what Yemi said.
But wouldn't
They're two
they-
different arguments.
But sometimes it might even work in tandem because obviously the Brits is going to get more viewership. It's going to get
It's going to bring more attention to him.
and it's going to bring more
definitely-
attention to the brand that he's
But in the good
on.
way, in a good way or bad way though.
It doesn't matter. Attention.
Attention is attention.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I mean, with this had a conversation, I think this will be a longer because
Yeah.
there's a few people we could bring up that because there's about 4 people I think that are ahead of him if they are
Yeah,
quote unquote
let's
plant.
not even
Yeah, I'm not
do
going to do it now, but there's a few people I'll put ahead of him in the quote unquote plant conversation. Do you know what I mean? Personally, anyway. So I just don't feel like he's there. But it's just me personally. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you'll be privy to more information than me anyway.
Privy.
I'm listening, fam. We're doing this, cuz. For everyone that don't know, I've got a journalism degree. You know what I mean? You can check
You
out.
said that already.
Middlesex University, BA Honours.
Fair enough.
Journalism, Media and Cultural Studies.
Right, well, cool.
I just have to tell people.
I didn't know where you went.
Swear.
No,
I've
not
got
at all.
Middlesex University, Hendon. Shout out to
Nice.
everyone that went down, I still keep in touch with.
Bolahan went there.
Oh yeah.
Our cousin. He got an Arab chick to do his station. Paid her.
God
Yeah,
bless him,
you
bro.
got to edit this out.
True
Yo,
story.
we have to edit
True
this.
story.
They don't know
out.
who he is. That's
True
fine.
story. I got someone to do my first year essays for me. Shout out to Ike. He done my first year essays for me.
Mad.
And then it was the only one that handed in, so I had to retake my first year.
Jeez.
And I told him I had family problems.
Fa-
So I had to retake my first year.
They let you off.
I ain't gonna. It is what it is, fam.
Feel you.
Retook it, ended up passing after 3 years. God bless America.
Do you man have any like expectations going into like this year musically, from, like particular artists?
Yeah, I do, but I'll let you man go first if you want to go first. Or
Okay.
this year, what? In terms of what albums, artists?
Yeah, man.
I want Yandy.
Oh, you can keep.
Oh,
Yandy.
you're kind
no,
of.
no, you can keep.
Yeah,
that.
just like who you
Keep
think's
that.
gonna be like, you
I
know.
want Yandy.
For real. Why do you want Kanye West to drop an album? For those that don't know, Yandy's Kanye
Because I'm
West's
still a
album.
fan of Kanye's music.
Are you?
Yes.
You like that song with Lil Pump?
No. So?
Why are you talking?
I'm not looking forward to a Kanye, man. I'm not.
I'm personally.
I am.
I'm
kind of switched off from Kanye.
That's
to
all
be
I'm gonna say. Personally, I'm done with Kanye.
I can't say that I'll actually listen to an album when he drops it.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm personally looking forward to. We're just talking about. I'm personally looking forward to Stormzy's new album. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm eagerly anticipating that album. I'm looking forward to J. Cole still killing features because whether you like it or not, the last year he got busy.
That Offset feature was a bit,
Okay, I'm not arguing this. For real?
It wasn't that good. Compared to his other features, nah.
Alright, fair enough. But to me, the last year, arguably he's been getting busy more than anybody else, whether P wants to acknowledge this or not. I'm not, but he's been killing these features, whether it's with 21 Savage. But anyway, yeah, so I'm anticipating more features from him. Stormzy's album, that's about it mainly for me.
Yeah, I'm
if Kendrick drops something, alright, cool. I personally
I
don't want
think
it.
Kendrick
I
will
personally
drop
don't want him to.
I think he will.
I don't-
He hasn't dropped in like 2 years.
Yeah, but then we had the Black Panther album.
that doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm alright with him. Give me another.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Like,
But I think he will drop something this year.
pause for another year, and I'll be alright. I want another Cardi album. Cardi the front.
Probably get.
Yeah, but yeah, that's about it.
I want an Absol album.
Yeah, he owes us one. That last one wasn't good, man.
You didn't mention Rick Ross.
Oh shit! Thank you for that, bruv. For those that don't know, I'm a massive Rick Ross fan. Whether you like it or not, whatever Rick Ross talks about is amazing to me. Don't care what anyone says, bruv. This guy could talk about curtains, yeah, but he'll make it seem like it's a Maybach. Like there's just something about the way some people rap. And I haven't heard of. When was the last time Rick Ross came up with an album? Was it Mastermind?
No.
Not Mastermind. Ah shit, what was it, fam? Fuck. And it's gonna know me. And Santorini Grease was on it.
Rather You Than Me.
Rather You Than Me. Santorini Grease was an amazing song on that album, by the way. But that's been a while back. So supposedly he's got a mixtape coming out. So that's the one I'm looking forward to. Rick Ross, and then if he tours, I'm definitely gonna go see him as well. I want a Wale project, can't even lie, because I feel like Wale hasn't delivered for a minute.
Yeah, that last one.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I didn't really
I feel like
enjoy it.
Wale hasn't hit, so I would want a Wale project that hits. Just personally, if J. Cole drops something, that's always a bonus. But
He hasn't made a good project since Ambition for me.
I
You
agree
didn't
with
like
that.
the album about nothing.
Nah, I didn't like that.
I quite enjoyed that.
What was it? Is that a song with Bad
But
on
Gifted
it?
was rubbish.
What was the album with he had Bad on it? Gifted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was trash.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Ambition is
Oh, I like
that was
that
trash. It was trash.
I liked it.
For real? Oh yeah, I want J Electronica to give me something as well.
Oh my god.
No, just a song. Just a song. Anyway.
Can I say my
So
expectations
insecure.
for this year?
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry.
man. I don't have any expectations, but I am looking forward to like hopefully getting a Kano project. Barney Artist getting another album from him because I really enjoyed the
Shout out
last
to
one
Barney
that he dropped. So that was dope. Koji Radical, looking forward to whatever project he's working on. I like the UK scene right now, man. I think last year was a really like fruitful year, especially for like the real musicians in that. Like the jazz scene's real good.
When did you come back to UK music? I'm not even bantering.
When did I come back to UK?
Did you
What
pause
do you
for?
mean?
'cause
That's
you-
a good question.
Yeah,
man.
because you paused for a minute on UK.
I don't think I paused.
You definitely.
I think maybe Grime.
You paused for a minute.
I maybe took a step back from Grime,
But when did you
but I
start?
think I've always like,
For real?
yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think?
I think now I'm coming back to UK rap.
He paused for a minute, didn't he?
I don't think he knew where to go to.
Yeah, it feels like you've come back to UK music.
You reckon?
Yeah,
How'd you say that?
because I think last year you wouldn't have said you're looking forward to UK music, or 2 years ago.
Maybe grime, but I don't really listen to grime.
No, I'm just generically. I swear, I don't think 2 years ago you would have said.
I've always been listening to like,
I think you-
you know, the soul singers at the UK and jazz
Yeah,
musicians.
what's
and
about?
that. I've been listening to
What's
that.
about rappers? No, honestly,
But yeah.
I don't think that. I think like you've come back. I might be wrong.
Maybe.
Yeah, I might be wrong.
Maybe.
But I just feel like you've gravitated towards UK music again, which is
Yeah,
dope.
maybe, man.
He's most definitely right. Like, you
reckon?
Yeah, you haven't always been that hot on UK music.
Yeah, 100%.
You've always asked me about what I'm listening to, but that hasn't necessarily translated to you going to listen. But
I think that's
recently-
mainly been with like UK rap and grime though. I think there came a point where I was just so like bored with the content, man. It just all sounded the same as far as what these rappers and artists were talking about. So maybe I took a step back, but you know, the Barney artists, they talk to me, man. The
Like,
Koji
they get
Radicals, they talk to me. So maybe that's why I'm paying a lot more attention to like that type of rapper. So yeah, I'm hoping that they drop
America
project this year.
America-wise, what are you looking forward to?
I think because we're such in a time where like so much music gets released, I can pretty much wait, man. Like,
Well, for everyone,
yeah, like I think I'm hoping the Roots drop something. They've been working on that
I'm sure you are, fam.
and an album called The End Game for a while, so I'm hoping that.
Only you will know that.
I'm hoping that drops this year. I could do with another Wretch project, I guess.
I guess.
Huh?
I wasn't a massive. Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I wasn't there. It was alright.
But I can pretty much wait, man. There's just so much music out there, so I can wait. Man. I don't really have any like.
Kane gonna drop a project? Do you think?
I hope so.
I don't think it will. You know.
When did Made in Man come out? Couple years-
2016.
Yeah.
I think it's time, but I just got a feeling he's calling right now. Don't know why.
But yeah, I don't really have any crazy expectations. Yeah, I guess we'll see what the year holds, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I already said Absol, Yandy on the UK side. Looking forward to Slow Ties album. Looking forward to Octavian's album.
Octavian's a good show.
Yeah, Octavian.
Yeah, Octavian, good show.
Someone I didn't say, but I don't know about his last project though. We had that debate. I wasn't too keen on it, to be honest. But I still feel like he's got a lot of potential. So
He definitely has a lot of potential. I think his music is going a certain way, but he still makes good music.
Oh yeah, there's someone I forgot. J Huss.
Yep.
when's he
he'll
supposed to
out.
be coming out?
I think in like a couple of months now.
August, I think.
Oh, for real? I'll take a little while.
Back for
But yeah,
summertime.
J Huss is a project I'm looking forward to. Last concert was dope, so I'm looking forward to another project.
Yeah, that.
Plus, I'm getting better at this. It's like you
No,
guys
you gotta learn on the
You're
job.
getting better at the
yeah,
segues.
like you guys need to the people that are listening. You guys need to walk with me. Like Yemi's the experienced guy here.
Yemi's
the
the
one that
vet, man.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Yemi's
saying?
a
He's
vet.
industry.
Like, Yemi's industry. He works for Represent.
How many
He had a
times you want to
radio
say I'm
show.
industry?
Industry.
Like he's a plant.
One more
like,
time.
This is
Plant.
Yemi, fam. He work.
I'm a plant.
Yeah, you are a plant. Fuck. He's
Parties with the stars.
Yeah, fam. The guy party.
Rub shoulders with the grime artists.
He rubbed shoulders with Maya Jammer. Like
Yeah.
Yemi's out
We're not
here.
rubbing no shoulders.
You didn't rub shoulders with Maya Jammer.
I didn't rub shoulders with her.
You didn't say hello to
Rub
Maya Jammer.
shoulders with Kaz.
With Kaz.
I
Shout out Kaz.
Shout out to
rub
Kaz. You're
shoulders.
beautiful.
I don't like the way you say rub
Casimir.
shoulders.
What?
Is that her name?
I think so.
Okay.
It's not though.
Is it not?
It's Kashmir.
No, it's not. Shut up, man. No, it's not.
Mad.
But did he? Yeah, you rub shoulders with Kaz. You're popping in these streets.
How many times do you want to say that?
Guys like clubbing with Kamasi Washington.
That definitely happened.
For real.
Yeah.
That's a conversation after there. But
man.
yeah, so Yemi,
He's out
Yemi's
here.
the one
Yemi's
that's
out here,
Yeah,
man.
Yemi's the experienced one. So don't look at me for segues, guys. I'm not the one for that.
I'm not even doing segways.
I'm trying, bro. But you
I'm
know,
gonna keep silent.
I'm 0 for 2 right now, bro. I'm shooting, I'm shooting at a bad percentage, bro. Like right now, fam. If
man.
anybody watches basketball, I'm Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown.
But all I'm saying,
He put that in football terms.
Kwame Brown.
Kwame
Brown.
Legit,
You put that in
Steve,
football terms.
like right now, I'm
Yeah.
shooting like I'm Babi Yaro.
Kevin Lisby.
Babiaro.
Kevin Lisby.
Kevin Lisby.
Kevin
Celestin
Lisby.
Babiaro.
I'm legit shooting like I'm Babi Yaro for segments right now. But the audience got to work with
Are
me.
you Morata?
You guys, I'll get better at this. Try lead on me.
Yeah, I mean, look. This is
And what I said previously, just I'm a man in progress.
Me too, man.
no
Me
doubt.
Progress. I'm a man in progress.
Look, man, we're going to grow with this podcast. Obviously, this is a new venture for all of us. We haven't done anything like this before. I mean, I know I've done radio, but podcasting is another different thing. Yeah, man, I mean, look, the audience, the loyal audience that we're hopefully going to grow.
Hopefully.
We'll be able to see our growth and see where we go with it. So,
You lot are just living in a day of life. You lot are listening in a day of life of us all just linking up.
Word.
Pretty much.
It's literally just going to be a fluid conversation.
Same jokes, same
Yeah.
heated debates.
If you might not expecting a show where it's structured and
Yeah, there's gonna be times when
Same
I get
same
vexed.
asinine comments.
yeah, do you know what I mean? If you
I get vexed. Yemi gets vexed. Mo gets vexed.
like, it's gonna
man.
happen, bruv. Like if you might not expecting a show where it's very straight, narrow, and it's cut to the that's
There's
not
gonna be a
us.
lot of laughing and shouting.
There's a lot of laughing, a lot of shouting, a lot of feelings caught, a lot of we're gonna fuck up a lot. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
I think people want to see that though.
It's
I don't think anyone wants to hear anything like perfect.
no, you don't want a show where it gets edited every 5 minutes
And we're
it's
all
perfect.
passionate about music too, man. Which is why tempers might flare a little bit.
It's naturally gonna happen.
It happens.
But you want a show where it's authentic and real, and that comes with fucking up.
It does, man.
100%.
It's the way it goes.
But hopefully we don't fuck up too much.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, hopefully not, but it's gonna happen at least the first couple. I mean,
give us a few episodes,
I fucked up once today, so it is what it is.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that's it from us here at the Rhymes Like Dimes podcast. We hope you've enjoyed, and this will be the first of many journeys that hopefully you'll take with us. So, it might be a bit of a bumpy ride, but it'll be an exciting one nonetheless. So, from me, Yemi, from Peter, and from Mo,
Peace and blessings to all.
Thanks for listening, guys.
peace and blessings.
Yo,
and
it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be
Have
alright.
a good week.
we will see you you'll hear from us
2 Wednesdays.
in 2 weeks' time. It's like, again, it's a bi-weekly podcast. We will drop every other Wednesday, so keep that in your diaries, if you please. But yeah, from all of us from the heart of South London
And with that being out, Tottenham, baby.
and Tottenham, we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, man. Peace.